I'm on Twitch, but I don't see it yet. Yep, I see us on
Twitch is live.
Twitch. Is it?
Yeah.
Nope. Yep, I see.
And our mics are on too.
Yes, they are.
They are on. Hi, chat. Welcome to Watkins Glen, the next race, race 6 of the DRS Broadcast Challenge Series. I'm excited. You excited?
I'm so excited. And we are more than halfway through the season. Can you believe it?
It's going by so fast.
So fast. And it's so exciting. You can see on your stream right now all of our current standings. Full Throttle as a team is really taking it away.
Absolutely. As you can see, just all of the teams currently on the screen. These are all of the points that all of these drivers and teams have scored for the last 5 races. And today's race 6, and there's really, really close battles between all of the points here. So a good race here for some people could really skyrocket them up in the points.
It definitely could. Now, a couple things we want to point out today for today's race. Full Throttle has a reserve driver. OK Motorsports has possibly two reserve drivers. And Mile High Motor Club has one driver today.
Only one. It's
Just
only
one.
EJ Luna, so that'll be definitely something to keep an eye on because he's not going to have any friends on that track today.
Definitely not. There's not going to be any team strategy like we saw a few weeks ago. It's going to be EJ really just fending for himself.
Yeah, I'm excited, but chat, we're also excited to see you drop a message in the chat if you're hyped to see this race get underway. Right now, we're currently in a practice session at Watkins Glen before we start qualifying. Qualifying is going to be in around 15 minutes or so from now, and I'm getting really excited. It's going to be a good race. I love Watkins Glen.
Definitely. Chat, let us know. Who do you predict is going to be our winner today? We did have Christian Martinez last race lap the entire field, so that was something to point out. Do we think that that's going to happen again?
I don't know. I'm putting this out early. I think I'm going to be cheering for Christian today because of just the absolutely dominant performance that he put on last time. I think he's carrying a lot of forward momentum to this race.
All right. Well, chat, let us know. What are your predictions?
Also, chat, if you're new here, hi, my name's John. I'm the lead commentator. This is my co-commentator, Marissa, and we're going to be taking you through all of the action today here at Watkins Glen. So, should be a good race.
Yeah, it looks like we've got some practice coming in. That the range on these laps, as we suspected, Christian's pulling in a 132.8.
Christian
Fastest lap.
on the top of the leaderboard right now in practice, looking quick.
Now we do want to mention that our first trivia section is currently live. So if anybody wants to hop in and do the first trivia before qualifying starts, you're more than welcome to. I will add it to the chat right now. It is crowd.live HIJKQ.
There you go.
So,
Go ahead and click that link in the chat if you're interested in joining in the trivia. What can you win doing this trivia again?
this first round of trivia, you win a free $120 value sim session right here in Centennial for you and 3 of your friends to come do the full 360 motion sim, which if this is your first time with us, that simulator goes all the way around. So if you spin out on track, you are spinning here in the clubhouse. Yeah, you get a free hour to come and have fun and race with your friends.
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
lot
I
of
think
fun.
it's very good value for the winners of this trivia, and I'm pretty sure that there's a long time to complete this trivia, right?
There is. You have until I think 10 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
Until the race is over to do this specific trivia. It's going to be live the whole time. Um, if you are watching the whole race and want to wait a little bit, we might drop some answers throughout the stream. But if not, if you want to get it out of the way at first, definitely do that. It looks like we've got. This is Benjamin talking, but he's got practice on this track, so he thinks it's Laguna Seca round 2 incoming. Now, Laguna Seca, Benjamin and Christian had a battle for that win. Benjamin did end up winning that race. So it sounds like he's pretty prepared and ready.
Absolutely, and he's got some fans in the chat as well. We got some fans for Zach Grigsby, who up until this point we aren't sure if he was actually going to be able to make this race.
Right. He is currently not in the state, so I haven't heard quite yet whether or not he is actually going to be in the race, but we'll see if he loads in. If not, I'm sorry, Emily, but Zach, you won't have him to cheer for tonight.
I think comparatively with all of the other races we've done, this is one of the smaller fields that we've had with all of the teams we have, because we know Mile High Motor Club is missing a ton of drivers. There are some teams that don't have reserve drivers and are missing some drivers. And on top of that, like we've been doing the last couple of races, there will be no GT3 cars on this race. So it is only going to be our drivers on Watkins Glen the whole time. And it's going to be a pretty open track today for Watkins Glen. I'm excited.
It is. And I like to try these tracks before we talk about the drivers actually running them. So this track actually is not that bad compared to some of the other tracks that we have done. However, there is banking on this track, which means that the track is not flat. It kind of goes sideways like this as you go around the turns. And it's got quite a big of elevation change. So that causes some different challenges.
Absolutely. Like you're watching in the background behind these points here, a lot of drivers going off track, trying to maximize their line through Watkins Glen, because like Marissa was saying, as someone who has also driven this track before, it is a very flowy track. The turns are not super sharp, so you're able to carry more speed through the corners than you would at like a street circuit that we have been racing on. So I expect to see a lot of really fast lap times and some good pace from our front runners today.
Definitely. And it looks like we have about the normal top 5. Let's see. I'm actually kind of surprised that Dayton is sitting 6th right now. But this is just practice. So yep. Everyone's trying to get their configurations all set up, ready for a good race.
Yeah, I mean, if this is your first time tuning in to this series, like we've said many times in the stream, this is race 6. So all of these drivers now have been racing against each other for a couple of races, and there have been some rivalries brewing between some of these cars, which is exciting to watch from our perspective, but also something to look out for if you're a driver and you don't want to get involved in some carnage, because I have a feeling there's going to be some carnage.
I think there is. I think... especially because I drove, there's a couple turns on this track that I just could not keep the car straight to save my life. No matter how slow I was going, that my back end was just spinning out right behind me. So it'll be interesting. There are, I think, 11 official turns on this track. We do have a bus stop on this track, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, I'm ready for a very exciting, competitive race. These drivers have, your top three are within a second of each other, and then you have the next three also within a second of each other. So I think it is going to everyone's going to give each other a run for their money, I
Oh,
believe,
yeah, I
today.
think this is definitely going to be a close race. There has been a lot of practice comparatively to last race. Drivers have been able to put in a lot of laps here at Watkins Glen, which should make the racing a little more even than the last couple races where it's been a street circuit with little to no practice. But I think it's anyone's race today. I think that all of the drivers are starting to get really even, but I guess we won't know until the green flag drops.
Definitely not. So I was looking back at the chat, and it looks like we have Benjamin Bechtel fan, Crafty. Oh, that's Benjamin's mom. So I would understand. Hi, Terry. Understand why you're biased towards Benjamin. So we know we have Full Throttle fans. Which, let me say about the fans, we have Full Throttle showing up every race.
Oh, yeah.
Those fans are something else.
We got a chat saying make sure to grab a Molbar sticker from the clubhouse, not trying to sway the commentators. I did see that Molbar
Did you?
has their own logo. They've got their own stickers now, and I think you're not an official team until you've got stickers.
I mean,
Right? So now we got stickers here at the DRS clubhouse from Molbar Racing, which is just so cool.
that is so cool. Maybe when we take one of our breaks, we'll grab one. We'll see if we can show it on stream. We'll try it out.
Absolutely.
I didn't see them, but I came straight upstairs to get ready for tonight's race.
Oh, yeah. Here in the commentating booth, we've got quite the schedule ahead of us.
We do. We do have the one trivia that is live right now. We have 3 more rounds of trivia going on throughout the stream today. And then we're also just going to have a really good race to watch. So,
Yeah, I'm excited. Should be good.
Yeah.
All right, so like we've been doing for the last couple of races, we're going to go ahead and hop into the team principals chats, hear if there's any strategy going on, hear the mentality of all of our drivers right before qualifying, and we've got about 5 minutes left to practice, so we'll be hopping into these chats pretty quick. So
Definitely.
I think we should start with Mile High Motor Club because they only have one driver today. That is EJ Luna racing by himself on the track, no teammates. I'm curious to see what he has to say.
Let's jump in.
Yeah, we want to hear what your guys' strategy is, how much practice your team has been getting in, and what you're looking for the most in today's race.
My team has put in quite a bit. Full Throttle's been going full throttle. We have reserve, but we've trained them up, had multiple practice sessions as a team, practicing hot temps and cold temps just in case the time wasn't set properly. So we're prepared. And what we want is, I personally want to win. And as a team, we're going to hold our lead.
All right, you just heard from Benjamin. Now, next, I want to hear from EJ. EJ, you have no other teammates in this race for you. So, how are you feeling about tonight's race?
I'm nervous. I don't really feel good about my set. But gonna carry my high motor club on my back, do my best, and make everybody proud.
Absolutely. I will be watching that for sure. Now, Brian Sabelski, you are our points leader for OK Motorsports. How are you feeling about today?
Feeling okay track wise. I think we're confident on that, but it's just a matter of just, having a good race in general, keep it clean, not making mistakes.
Definitely. Now, we have heard that one of your reserve drivers is possibly not driving tonight. Do we have an update on that?
Not at the moment, but we're hoping to get him in here because he's got his kind of stuff's kind of like being reassembled right now since he just went back home for the summer. So yeah, hopefully we'll get something together here.
All right.
All right. Well, any last words, any comments for any other teams or drivers before we get started in qualifying?
Race how you want to be raced. Like I say every week. Good luck, guys.
Yep. Good luck, y'all.
Good luck, everyone.
All right. Good luck, guys. You guys
Good
are all
luck.
good to hop back into your team chats,
Good luck,
and
everybody.
good luck.
All right. Well, we have heard from the principals.
Yep.
Seems like some have some more preparation than other.
Yep. It sounds like Full
Which-
Throttle is has been going full throttle, as
Right, that's what
Benjamin
he
said.
said.
Doing a lot of practice, and I guess we'll have to see how that practice translates into the race, because Full Throttle has always been one of the teams that I think gets more practice out of than anybody before these events. So all of those purple and gold cars are going to be interesting to watch today.
Definitely. I am interested to see how Sean is going to do in being a reserve for Dominic, who is not racing with us. He's out of the country, so he's not racing with us tonight.
Yeah, and I think
This is
Sean is a new racer today,
He
right?
is. Yes, he is a new racer. This will be his first race with our broadcast challenge series, and he will be racing downstairs here in the clubhouse.
Awesome.
As we roll into qualifying here, I want to say thank you to our commentary team, John and Marissa. Thank you guys for always being here. The race number 6, I feel like everything keeps getting better and better every week. So thank you guys. Or every race. We should do it every week, right?
We'll show up if chat shows up.
Oh yeah,
We'll be
absolutely.
Do you guys have any predictions on who's going to win the race tonight?
You know, I've been predicting Christian. I mean, he's on top of the leaderboard for practice now, but I think it's going to be really close between Christian and Benjamin in that Full Throttle car. I think the practice Benjamin has is definitely going to put him on an equal playing field with Christian. So I think those two are definitely going to be battling it out at the front of today's race. That's my prediction, but I think Christian might come out on top.
I think so. I'm gonna take the opposite of you. I would put my money on Benjamin. I'll say that he's gonna give Christian a run for his money. Christian can do a hot lap, but can he be consistent throughout the entire race? That's gonna be the key. It is 2 hours, a little over 2 hours long. And I had the opportunity to speak with Christian before the race, and he was not as prepared as he wants to be, I think is kind of the vibe I was getting from him. But he did say, he really wants to battle Benjamin for the win. So we'll see if those two end up on top. We also need to watch out for Brian Tabelski, who consistently drives a very clean race.
Oh yeah.
With those drive-through penalties and disqualifications, he is always on the lowest number of those. So,
and he was pretty quick in practice too, third fastest
look at these
overall, right
times.
behind Christian and Benjamin. I mean, look at the difference. Christian and Benjamin are less than a tenth apart, and everyone else is 6/10, 9/10 behind. So a really clear pace difference here in practice, but we'll see how that equates during the race.
definitely, it's going to be a good race. I'm so excited. Chat, let us know. I do see that people are getting their trivia done, so good job. Keep that trivia rolling in before we start the next one. And yeah, I'm ready for qualifying. Chat, are you ready? Are you with us?
Cars are out on track. Let us know, chat, who you think's gonna get pole today, because I think it's anyone's game.
It is.
Yeah.
I think between the top 4 drivers we had in practice, any one of them could come out on pole position.
Absolutely. We're going to be paying attention to incidents and track limits. If this is your first broadcast watching here, there are incident points and penalties these drivers are going to have to serve. If you get 12 incident points on iRacing, whether that's contact with another car, going off track, hitting a wall, those incident points stack up. And if you get 12 incident points, the drive-through penalty. 60 incident points, that's 5 drive-through penalties. It is a disqualification from the race, and we've had about 1 to 2 disqualifications so far in this series per race. So that is something to keep an eye out, and it's something that we have to pay attention to in qualifying as well, because if drivers rack up an incident point on a hot lap, it's not going to count towards qualifying. You got to keep it clean.
Yep. Qualifying, you have to have a clean lap. That means it has to be on track no, and like John said, no incident points. You can't have contact with another car. You can't hit a wall. You can't spin off in the grass. This little grass corner right here that we're seeing on the screen, that will cause you to spin so fast. So no spin outs. Yeah, that's how you get a clean lap. But
Yeah.
you also have to go fast.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Watkins Glen has some really big curbs, and like you mentioned earlier, a lot of elevation change too. So with these GTP hypercars that are super high downforce, that's definitely going to be playing a role in the laps from these drivers. It looks like we got a chatter here for Moto House, Team Moto House. We haven't seen a lot of Moto House fans in the chat these
we
last
have
couple of races.
not.
So shout out Cowboy K.
Yeah, thanks for showing up.
Supporting our team Moto House.
We appreciate you joining us tonight. And just a quick plug, as we saw before, EJ is running solo for his team today. So if anybody who's watching has a sim at home, wants to participate as a reserve driver, our teams are almost always looking for reserve drivers. This challenge series is not our driver's full-time job. So, life happens, things happen that some drivers can't make all of the races. So if anybody's watching and would like to participate, reach out to denverracingsocial.com, the website. We're on all the social medias. You can reach out to me directly. But yeah, we'll try to get you set up and get you to participate.
Yeah, I know that there are a ton of people who are probably watching the stream who are super invested in sim racing. And like Marissa said, you can, if you're interested in joining late in the season, like right now, you can still join as a reserve driver for this team, because there are teams that need reserve drivers basically every single week. And on top of that, we've also had teams join in after the start of the series. So if you have a group of guys that want to show off how good you are at iRacing, this is a great place to do it, because all of these drivers are very solid and very fast. So it's a very competitive league, I would say.
Definitely, it is very competitive. Now, I know John said if you have a group of guys, but if you also have a group of women,
yes,
we would take a women's team. I think that would bring up some awesome dynamic to this race. So,
absolutely.
If anybody, or if you would just like to be a reserve driver, if you have your own team, please let us know. Or we could get you in on the next series. Like we said, we are halfway through, but I'm sure this is not the last you're going to hear of us.
All right, we got a couple times on the board here. We're halfway through qualifying, and it looks like Benjamin Bechtel for Full Throttle Motorsports is currently sitting on pole by about 2.5 seconds, but not a lot of drivers have been able to submit a lap yet. Only 4 of them so far. Still waiting for a lap from Christian Martinez, some of the other Full Throttle racing cars. And Brian Sabelski looks like he's a little bit off the pace, but I bet he's going to improve here in the coming laps. Christian just put a time on the board, up good enough for third behind Dayton Harrison, who's also a Full Throttle car. So Full Throttle currently sitting 1-2 in qualifying.
That's right. No, I don't expect anything less. Like I said, they've been putting in a lot of practice. And because we are privy to the team's chats, you can see how much they communicate with each other. And I believe that they have some really good team strategies for this race.
Yeah, talk about team dynamics. We're spectating EJ Luna here, who has no teammates, but just put in a lap good enough to be only 3/10 behind Benjamin in second right now, which I think with only 4 minutes left in qualifying is a pretty good place where he wants to be. EJ Luna, the last couple of races, has had some issues at the start, either making a mistake early, losing a lot of positions, or just not qualifying very well and getting caught up in the pack once these race starts. So it'll be interesting to see how EJ does at the beginning of this race, because I'm cheering for him. He's got no other teammates in this race. He has no one to guard his back when everyone is attacking him for position. So starting up high for EJ is something that I am happy to see.
Definitely. That being said, when we have our trivia where you can support your favorite team, if anybody has no team loyalty and you want to help give Mile High Motor Club some extra points, you can select them as your team to support during your trivia to help that team standing. Or if you don't and have a favorite team, that's also completely fine. Just make sure that you pick your favorite team when we go live with that trivia.
Christian Martinez just put a good lap in, good enough for second to knock EJ Luna down, but he's still 6/10 behind Benjamin, who has the fastest lap of a 1:32.7. We haven't seen anything that fast so far today, and it's looking like Benjamin Bechtel's been practicing a lot. He's going to get pole because of it.
It looks like it. We only have a few minutes left, maybe enough time for 2 more laps, possibly. So yeah, it's gonna be a good race. Like I said, that Christian and Benjamin little rivalry, I think, that has started. I think they are pushing each other to be the best drivers that they can be, for sure.
Oh, absolutely. And if qualifying stays how it is right now, this is going to be a rolling start, so it's not going to be that chaotic. But they are going to be side by side here as this race starts going into turn 1. So that would be crazy to watch.
And if you don't remember, those of you who didn't see, the last time Christian and Benjamin were side by side, Christian didn't end up on the best side.
There was a little bit of a racing incident between those two drivers, a little contact, a little discussion between the two, but I think the two are on good terms now, especially since Christian got his revenge last time in Detroit. So we'll see if that rivalry sparks up again today.
Definitely. Chat, let us know.
Yeah, let us know you're there, chat. We want to see you.
Yeah, let's fill up that chat.
We want to commentate with you guys. Come on. We got about a minute and a half left of qualifying.
Is there anything you want to know?
Full Throttle fans are probably pretty happy right now.
I bet they are. Oh, Dayton just put in for second place. Full Throttle again, 1-2.
And again, that's a 1:32 lap time. We haven't seen any lap times that fast from any other team other than Full Throttle Racing Night right now. I'm curious to see if that equates to pace or if this is just qualifying and he loses it in the race. It'll be so interesting to see.
I'm really rooting for Dayton on this one because, like he said in his questionnaire, he seems to be having some bad trouble at the starts. So really hope he's able to
chat, let us know. Are you a Dayton Harrison fan? I know Dayton's #1 fan usually shows up to these, so we'll see if she's there. I'm sure she'll drop us a chat as soon as she is online. But anybody else? Do we have any other Full Throttle fans, which I'm sure we do, or Dayton Harrison fans?
Yeah, any just team fans, Moto House, OK Motorsports. Do we have any commentary fans? Do we have any fans of just DRS who are just here? I wish. I wish I had fans.
Yeah, let us know. Are you fans of us? You have questions for us? Things you want us to do different? Let us know.
Christian does. Does he take the lead?
No.
Oh, he
really
pulls
good
in number
lap.
2, 1/10 off, or 2/10 really.
Wow, he put it all in that lap. But a good lap for Shea Devereaux as well, jumping up in front of Sabelski and Luna. I saw him go up to the top of the charts right around where qualifying ended. So, all right, well, let's get this race started, shall we? Welcome to Watkins Glen, round 6 of the Denver Racing Social Broadcast Challenge Series. And folks, we got storylines coming in hot.
Absolutely. The points may be close, but the rivalries are closer. And none hotter than the fallout from Laguna Seca. Christian Martinez and Benjamin Bechtel came to blows, and things have only escalated since.
Yeah, Christian answered back in Detroit with a savage performance, lapped the entire field. And you don't see that kind of dominance unless a driver's really got something to prove. Let's not forget, he called Benjamin his biggest rival in the series.
Meanwhile, Benjamin hasn't said much, but he hasn't needed to. The man is relentless. Full Throttle Racing shows up with prep nobody else can match, and Bechtel's laser focused on reclaiming control.
But it's not just the black hats stirring the pot. Let's look at the white hats. Brian Sabelski, EJ Luna, 2 drivers who just get the job done. Brian got that Daytona win earlier this season, and EJ's comeback from last to first in our Sebring race, legendary.
And don't sleep on the intra-team dynamics. Dom Wilder stirred a few feathers with those team tactics, slowing down in tricky spots to help his Full Throttle teammates. Smart? Maybe. Controversial? Absolutely.
Another one to watch today is Dayton Harrison. He's got the speed and he runs even with Luna, but can't stop making early race mistakes. If he can keep it clean through the first few laps, he could be a spoiler today.
And let's give a shout out to rookie Zach Grigsby. Wild moment at Laguna where he was a breath away from DQ, slammed on the brakes mid corkscrew, and somehow held it. He's back on the grid today, hopefully, and says he's all in for OK Motorsports.
And let's not forget all the people who make this possible. Today's race is presented by Oasis Detailing, Simply Subarus, and Wilder Racing. 3 sponsors backing the chaos, the comeback stories, and the championship charge.
It's a tale of 2 mentalities today, the respected and the feared, the white hats and the black hats.
And at the Glen, the margin for error is razor thin. So buckle up. Lights out. Let's go racing at Watkins Glen. All right, let's get this underway. We're currently looking at the lineup here. Both of the full throttle racing drivers, Benjamin Bechtel and Christian Martinez, sitting on the front row. That's not a full throttle car. Christian beats Dayton to second place. Dayton currently sitting in third. Shea Devereaux with a really good qualifying today, currently sitting fourth. Brian Sabelski fifth. Right next to him, EJ Luna on the outside in sixth, followed by the Motorhouse GP car of Xavier Williams in seventh, and Ruben Gutierrez for Molbar Racing in eighth. We have our newcomer Sean in ninth, with Daniel Taminga to his outside for Motorhouse in 10th. And then our back row, we've got Zane May for Molbar Motorsports and Dylan Carlisle.
Now, just a note, Dylan is driving for OK Motorsports tonight. He is one of our reserve drivers, so he kind of bounces from team to team. But good luck to all of our racers, and chat, let us know. What do you think?
We're getting this race started. These drivers are doing a little bit of an outlap behind this pace car. Once the pace car goes in, the green flag will be out, and these cars will be off. As you can see, Benjamin Bechtel going straight with Christian behind him, warming up his tires. Looks like this field's ready to race, and it's looking cool. As you can see, we've got the lights about to go on. Once the lights go out, it's race time. We got some fans in the chat. We got Dayton's number one fan.
I told you she'd be on.
There you go. Yeah, we've got Dayton currently qualifying for third. And it looks like EJ Luna, after not the best qualifying run, is going to be starting from the pits right now. Interesting.
That's right. It would be interesting to talk with him and see what happened. Or maybe it's part of his strategy for being his sole driver for his team.
We will definitely ask him that question once we go talk with him. Because, Chad, if you're also new here, if you have a message you want to relay to one of your drivers, let us know. And once we start hopping in all these chats during this race, we'll make sure to relay your message and shout you guys out to the drivers, which they always love to hear your guys' support. So,
most definitely. I know we are getting ready to start this race, but we do still have that live trivia already going. If you want to jump on that before the race starts, I mean, we're starting in 2 turns, so I don't think you'll be able to get all of the trivia done, but you can get it started. But yes, we will relay your message to Dayton. Those Full Throttle fans, they show up.
Oh, yes, they do. They've got one of the best fan bases here at Denver Racing Social, and they've got some cars up at the front to cheer for, so should be a really good race as these drivers only have 2 turns left before this pace car goes out, and Benjamin is going to be in control of the field here once the lights drop. The anticipation is rising. Our drivers are getting ready, getting close, because our endurance race, 2.5 hours of racing, is about to start soon. All of these drivers have been practicing, waiting for this moment for the lights to go out. All our drivers are ready. Lights are on. And we're underway here at Watkins again. Look at Christian with a really good start here. Going into turn 1 on board with Benjamin Bechtel. See if there's any chaos behind. Looks like some contact from Full Throttle Motorsports getting into the side of someone there. We'll have to go back to replay, but it looks like Christian Martinez with a good lead. And it looks like Benjamin gets a little bit loose. He's into the wall. Really bad start for our pole sitter, but it's going to be Christian Martinez absolutely running away with it. Xavier Williams has a phenomenal start behind his teammate for Moto House, currently sitting at second. And Dayton's going to be holding on to third here as this race starts.
Now, chat, I do agree with you. I think that was a questionable start. I think Christian jumped the lights out. I wonder if that is possibly some penalty points.
Yeah, we're going to have
some incident points, maybe.
We're going to have to talk with race control to see what the actual rules are, because I'm not quite sure what they were seeing on their end. But from our end, it did look like Christian was the first car into turn 1, which is not something you really see from second place cars here. But he's currently in the lead, 2.5 seconds ahead of his teammates, so he's had a pretty good start to this race.
He definitely did. We don't worry, chat. We will get back and see some of those replays. Let's get the first lap under our belts, the first couple laps. We will go back, see what happened, and see the new order, because right now your pole sitter out of lap 1 is now in 10th place.
But hey, this is not the worst scenario in the world. Because we got 2.5 hours of racing left to go, and we know Benjamin has some of the best pace out of the field, so I would not be surprised if he just works his way throughout the field pretty early in this race.
Definitely.
But maybe he just had cold tires there at the start, it looked like. It didn't look like he was weaving at the start. And at the start, it looked like he just got a little bit of understeer, lost the car, and then hit the wall from the pole position, as you see. Dayton locks up his brakes, battling Xavier for second here, going out of the track limits. And these drivers are not giving any room to each other at the start of this race. Dayton really wants to get past Xavier for second right now.
Definitely. And, I think Dayton has the pace to do that. I think it's just all going to be strategy and finding the opportune moment to pass.
There are a lot of passing zones here at Watkins Glen. One of them here being the bus stop. As you can see, Xavier not getting the best line. That's going to allow Dayton to get a really good line around the outside. See if he has the grip to make the move stick. It doesn't look like it. They're still side by side. It looks like Dayton's going to give Xavier the position, though. And it looks like there are cars behind them catching up. It looks like Taminga has had a great start to this race. He's up 6 spots. That's the other Moto House GP car. So Moto House, a phenomenal start to this race. Currently sitting first, second, and fourth in the points, and it looks like they are coming with a vengeance.
Definitely. And it looks like we also have Moto House fans in the chat, so thank you for showing up and cheering on your team. We will definitely keep giving you updates.
Wow, that was a crazy start to this race, and it's still not over. Currently looking at Benjamin Bechtel, looks like he just made a move from 10th to 9th back there, as we have, it looks like a spin back there from, I think, that was Taminga for Moto House. Looking to get a safe rejoin here back onto the track, and it looks like we got some car parts flying off from another incident here as Benjamin's weaving through all of this to make up some time.
Definitely. He is up in, looks like maybe back down to 9th place. This pack is still really close together. I think as we anticipated while we were watching practice, these drivers were going to stay pretty close together tonight.
Absolutely, and this is still not the best pace we've seen from these drivers yet. We're only a few laps in. Tires are still warming up. They're currently running around 136, 137. Our leader's running a 135, but in qualifying, they were running 132s, 133s. Right. So there is pace to be found here. Got some fans for Dayton. We got some fans for Sabelski. Sabelski's had a good start, up 1 position over Shea Devereaux. That's the battle we're watching right now between Mulbar and OK Motorsports. That Mulbar car looking really cool, but he's got to get by that OK Motorsports car of Brian Sabelski, who is, like we mentioned, one of the cleanest racers in this league and also our points leader.
And we do have different cars that are on the track. We have Full Throttle, who runs Cadillac. We have Mulbar and OK Motorsports, who run BMWs. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the stats, but I think we do have some Ferrari on the track.
Yeah, I know Christian's driving a Ferrari. So.
Okay, so Christian for Moto House. The whole team will drive the same car. So Moto House will drive Ferrari. And then, what team am I forgetting? Mile High Motor Club. They also are driving a Cadillac.
Looks like the pace is picking up a little bit here from our front runners. Dayton Harrison losing Christian on the track, currently 6 seconds behind, and Christian's absolutely driving away with it. Currently on board still with Shea Devereaux for Mulbar here, just in the slipstream of that car behind. Is going to look to make a pass on the bus stop, thinks twice about it. just trying to get into the rearview mirror, trying to get into the mind of Zabelski in front, but we know Zabelski's not one of those drivers to be distracted easily.
No.
So Devereaux's really going to have to work for this if he wants to get by.
He definitely is. You know, part of this is a mental game. When you see the pressure of a driver behind you, it could cause you to make a mistake, go off track, you know, rack up those incident points. However, Sabelski is one of our drivers who has the least amount of those incidents, the least amount of, you know, he really just wants to be a clean driver, clean, consistent, which he's shown that he definitely is.
Absolutely. And I mean, he's up one spot from the start, too. Now let's go ahead and hop on board with some of our back runners here. Currently looking back, Dylan Carlisle, looking at Gutierrez and Taminga, who both had decent starts, but it looks like they got caught up in some incidents early in the race to put them all the way back here, as they are now 1, 2, 3, trying to get some pace and keep up with the runners in front of them.
Yes, Emily, you are correct. We love clean drivers. It is does create some tension within the teams when they do not drive clean, like as we saw in our last race. We had some tension there at the end of the race, but yes.
Oh, and you'll hear him say that too. If there's
Yes.
drivers that are not racing cleanly in this race, you will hear it from the drivers who have been on the wrong end of that stick. So it looks like everything's been clean. I'm sure we'll talk to Bechtel once we start talking through these teams to see what his thoughts were on the start, how Christian got in front of him before turn 1. But other than that, I think this race has been pretty clean relatively when it comes to car versus car incidents. Looks like we have a couple of packs forming. Christian Martinez absolutely running away in first. We got 2nd through 7th. That's Benjamin Bechtel at the very end of that pack. And then behind Bechtel, we are on board with Carlisle here, who is losing a bit of time there on that front pack, but he is leading Gutierrez, Taminga, and then our new driver, Sean, along with Zane May.
That's right. Now, we will have to go back and see some replays from the beginning of the race and see some of what happened, some of the carnage that we saw at the beginning. But yeah, it looks like this race is starting to kind of level out a little bit. Everyone's getting their own pace. Now, it is an item to note that Benjamin currently does have the fastest lap. It will be just figuring out where a good passing zone is for him to get around the traffic.
Dylan Carlisle in the wall, but yeah, like you said, Benjamin showing really good pace as soon as this race starts. So he's definitely going to be trying to catch up through the field, currently sitting in 7th.
We do have another trivia coming your way here shortly. This one is going to be to help your favorite team earn extra points at the end of the race.
Absolutely, and these points do matter. Like, we've had some teams without any chat interaction who do miss out on some of these bonus points for trivia. So if you really want to support your team, go ahead and represent your team in the trivia here coming up soon.
Definitely. We're going to start that in about 8 minutes. We'll give you the code. But yes, that it's you're going to have to ignore the code on the screen. The one at the top right above us, that's incorrect. But we will give you the current code. But this is going to be
All right, let's go ahead.
Replay.
Yes, we'll go ahead and hop on. This is the start of the race. This is the replay. That is really close. I don't know who was at front at the line there, but Christian definitely had the run on Benjamin here as soon as the race started. And yeah, it just blew right by him here at the start. That camera angle. It's hard to say who got to the line first, but if Christian got to the line first, that might be a penalty.
It definitely might be. We'll have to check on that.
Yes, we will. But I'm also curious to see what happened to Benjamin here around the uphill section of this first lap, because it looked like he got a little bit loose and then had that incident behind Christian. Going into turn 1, Christian free into the turn one. Benjamin in second, trying to keep up with him. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, just loses the car. Has some
right
cold
into the
tires,
wall.
bounces off the wall, manages not to collect anybody though. So
That's
a decent
good.
recovery from Benjamin there. Not the worst wreck that could have happened at the start of this race, but it was at the start of this race, so we lost a lot of track position.
Definitely. But that does mean that there is a lot of race left for him to be able to pick up those places back.
Absolutely. I mean, like watching that back, it didn't look like it was that drastic of an incident either. It just looks like he got a little bit loose. Car went out from underneath him, and that's definitely something he can recover from.
Definitely.
Currently sitting in 7th. Another replay from Taminga here, who had a really good start, but just gets loose and isn't able to join. This is something that we love to see from these drivers. They're getting a safe rejoin, not pulling out on the track until he knows that there's no cars that are going to run into him from behind. So Taminga, although in a very unfortunate incident, a very good racing group.
Right, definitely. And like our viewer Emily said before too, we like clean racing. That was a clean race.
Oh,
this was definitely
Dylan
not.
Carlisle into the back of a Cadillac. I'm not quite sure who that number 6 car is. That was Sean actually, just in. But yeah, not the best run from here. Sean, again, a new driver, first race here for this racing series, and yeah, I don't know if he was expecting to just get taken out like that.
I don't think anybody is expecting to get taken out like that. It looks like he just got hit straight on from the back.
Oh yeah, nothing you can do about that.
It looks like 2 members then of Full Throttle are on the recovery track right now, trying to gain back any positions they can.
Yep, and I guess their front runner right now is Dayton Harrison, who is now, he's no longer falling behind Christian and is starting to match his pace a little bit more. Christian now at the fastest lap for 132.7, and this means these drivers are finally picking up the pace. We've got a 132 from Christian, 132 from Dayton, and a 132 from Bechtel right now. It looks like Bechtel is going to be closing in on this battle and this gaggle of cars in front of him right now. We got EJ Luna chasing Zabelski, chasing Devereaux, chasing Xavier Williams here, who is currently sitting at the bottom of the podium.
Yep, this group of cars they're all keeping together very closely.
And it's 4 different teams, too. There are no teammates in this battle whatsoever.
Right. You're getting no help. This is all just going to be skill and, concentration.
Sorry, 5 teams. All 5 of our teams have a dog in the fight here.
It'll be definitely hard fought for whoever gets that last podium position at this point in the race. Anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty early in the race, so I mean, there's still pit strategy that needs to happen. It looks like Sean is going to be taking a drive-through. He's in the pit lane right now. He's going to drop all the way down to the bottom there. And like we mentioned before, 12 incident points equates to a drive-through penalty. And I doubt Sean is going to be fueling up and getting tires this early into the race. So that's probably what's happening.
Yep, probably.
We'll go ahead and take a look here at the incident points for these drivers, it looks like. And yeah,
yep.
Looks like Sean's at 12. It looks like Gutierrez is the next highest incident points at 10. And of course, Brian Zabelski, 0 incident points so far. It's what we see every time.
We don't expect anything different.
Absolutely. Yeah, getting rear-ended did not help Sean with those incident points either. Even though it wasn't his fault, he was still involved in the incident.
Right. I was going to say, so even though he didn't cause the incident, he still got penalty points because he did essentially crash.
But still, we're only 15 minutes into this race. We still got 2 hours left to go. Sean has so much time to put his head down and just get some pace going as we hop on board back for our fight for 3rd place with all 5 of our teams. And it looks like Xavier, looks like he's just barely going to outbrake the Mulbar car of Shea Devereaux, who missed his braking point and went to the bus stop. He's going to drop all the way down to 7th behind this pack, and all of these cars are looking to gain positions like that.
Definitely. Now, this is what I was talking about. When you have those headlights behind you, you have this driver and the pressure of the drivers behind you trying to pass. So it gets into your head a little bit. You try to drive a little more defensively, or, you push yourself a little bit harder, which maybe you're not necessarily ready to do. and it can cause an incident like that where you just slightly go off track and then you lose your position.
Definitely. I just want to keep my eyes on this battle. This is the closest battle we've seen, like, out of a lot of these races. Usually it's very spread out and it's just a one-on-one car battle as this race progresses on. But now we've got 5 dogs in the fight, literally trying to get the 3rd place podium spot. Like we said at the beginning of the broadcast, it's anyone's race.
It definitely is. Looks like we have a Gutierrez fan.
Oh, very nice. That's what we like
Thanks
to
for
see.
joining us.
Oh, and it looks like Sabelski's going into the pit lane early here.
Oh.
Not sure what that's about. We know he doesn't have any incident
It's gotta
points.
be a strategy.
It does have to be a strategy. Maybe he's short pitting. I don't think that maybe it's a tire incident. Maybe he set up his car wrong at the beginning of the race. But that
Maybe.
sucks to be out of this fight.
It definitely does. You know, the other thing is when you bring up setups, when you qualify, you want to qualify with a light car, right? So that's low fuel, high downforce, which is what these cars are drive better at. If you forget after qualifying to take it out of that mode and forget to put full gas, forget to put new tires, whatever the case is, you only have 11 laps. Maybe he just ran out of gas, which is possible. Doesn't look like he got tires because that was a pretty quick pit.
Yeah, we know Brian is a very experienced sim racer, so we'll definitely have to ask him what his strategy is because he did leave this fight. I don't know why you would want to leave this fight because this is really for crucial track position as this race progresses. As you can see, Benjamin has gone all the way from 7th up to 4th. Now the only car in front of him in reaching / striking distance is Xavier Williams, Christian's teammate. So we've got full throttle chasing down these Moto House cars.
Definitely. And you know, because they are teams, I believe Xavier is the team principal for that team. But because Christian and Benjamin have this battle with each other, it could be team orders that Christian is just trying to keep Benjamin at bay so that Christian can, you know, extend his lead.
I think it's definitely going to be hard to keep Benjamin at bay because we know how aggressive of a driver he is too. And I think that if Xavier tried to slow him down to extend that gap, Benjamin would be having none of it. As look, he's getting under pressure here from EJ Luna, they've now been jostling for position for a few laps now. Take a look at this angle. Both cars side by side through the corners. That is what we love to see. But now we're going to be coming up to the bus stop. And it looks like EJ is going to give Benjamin that position, which is the smart racing move.
Oh, no!
Benjamin's going to get loose through the bus stop. Oh, again, just loses the car out from underneath him and is now going to be dropping a couple seconds behind Shea Devereaux, who's moved back up to 5th for Mulbar. And, I mean, something had to break at some point.
That's how you know it's good racing. Let me tell you. That's how you know.
Yeah, Benjamin must have been pushing really hard. And when EJ Luna braked early to give him that preferred line into the bus stop, it must have messed up with his braking or something, and he lost the car from underneath him. Let's go ahead and take another look here. Yeah, it looks like he got a little too on top of that curb through the bus stop. Like the optimal line is you want to try and go as straight as possible through that bus stop. So you try and use as much curb as you can, but a little too much curb upsets the car, and that's what we just experienced there with Beckler.
Right. And these curbs are bumpy.
Oh yeah.
I tried this in the full motion the other night, and it's very it's not smooth. So it can throw your balance off a little bit, which also could have been a contributor to that incident.
Now we've only got 3 drivers in this fight. We got Xavier leading Luna and Devereaux. Looks like they're just going to stand like this, hoping someone makes a mistake.
I don't think you're bad luck. I think it happens. It's a racing incident. He was in a fight. And there's still plenty of race left.
Oh yeah, I bet Bechtel has his sights. He'll probably get up to podium positions here by the end of this race for sure. Because we know he's got good pace. I mean, he caught up to that whole pack and was slicing his way through until that incident. So he just has to do it again.
Yep, and it is finding, like I said before, it's finding those opportune moments to pass, figuring out, you know, maybe you have to slow down a little bit at first to find the opportune time.
Oh, it looks like Xavier went a little wide there. Might be an opportunity for EJ Luna to strike. Looking around the outside of this Ferrari, he's there. replace his car there. A very good turn by EJ through the outside. Look at that.
Be a little wide.
Oh, and it looks like Xavier is going to be losing another spot here to Shea from Molbar trying to get this spot back. And man, these guys are jostling for position hard.
They are definitely fighting for it. I think everybody's fighting for it at this race, for sure. Oh.
Shea Devereaux just going to the Shadow Realm really quick. Had to come back. No, she's there. Probably just part of the strategy. And look at how close these cars are to each other. It looks like they're going to be coming up on some lap traffic of Sean here in the Cadillac in front of them. See if they get through the bus stop cleanly. It looks like they will. That's a really good run for Shea, but he's going to be blocked off by Xavier there through that long sweeping turn after the bus stop. And they're going to be catching up to this lap car fast. There were some talks after last race about blue flags. It'll be interesting to see here what Sean does. Now we're on board with Sean here. It looks like he did give all of the positions back up there, switching through cameras, but that is the move. It would not make sense to hold him up.
Right. And we did talk about that last stream. If anybody doesn't know what a blue flag is, that means you are being lapped, you are the slower car, and it's your job to be predictable and the faster car to go around you.
This is an exciting race so far. Do you guys still have your same predictions so far for our winners?
Yeah,
We're 22 minutes in.
I'm sticking with Christian. Marissa is still cheering for Bechtel. There is still a chance. Christian did have his race-ending crash like a couple hours into his race at Laguna Seca, so anything can happen here. But yes, I'm sticking with Christian here, currently in the lead. But his interval's being cut down by Dayton. He's finding some pace here. As I say, as it looks like he loses a little bit of pace and some time, Christian. But let's take a look at this battle. Molbar now trying to attack Xavier going into the bus stop. Something's got to give here. Looks like Molbar is going to back out, misses the breaking point there, and is going to give Xavier the spot back. And he's back under pressure. Benjamin Bechtel's back in the fight.
I still have my money on Dayton. Even though right when I asked that question, he dropped down another couple seconds, but he'll make it up.
That's the thing, is that this race, we still have 2 hours and 2 minutes left of this race. So anything can happen. I know that Dayton has worked really hard to have a good race, and I know he's super excited for this race. So yeah, I think at this point it is anybody's race. But it's a good thing we're not betting money, because I think my prediction last race, I would be broke by now. But that's all right.
Bechtel's been putting in some pretty good laps to recover from that incident here against these drivers. I'm very impressed.
I mean, if you're looking, he is just 1/10 of a second slower than his teammate Harrison on that last lap. So, like I said, they have been practicing. I know that they've been practicing a lot. Their chat is very active, and so they're going to give everybody a run for their money. I'm sure of it.
Shout out Dayton. Bechtel now clean through the bus stop. Definitely doesn't want to make that same mistake again. Trying to fight down Devereaux in that Molbar car. But we're currently on board for the battle for third here. Xavier's chasing down EJ Luna. The solo Mile High Motor Club in today's race. And currently sitting third. I think he would be happy with that, but he's got to defend hard against these charging cars behind him.
He definitely does. Now we have that full pack of cars behind
They're
him.
right back to where they were.
They're all within a second of each other.
This is some really good battling from these guys, giving each other space, but also racing super hard. EJ has just got an open track out in front of him, but I'm sure Xavier, Devereaux, and Bechtel are all wanting to get in clean air so that they can stop losing time behind traffic.
Definitely.
Oh, it looks like we got a Molbar car in the pits. That is Devereaux going into the pits early.
Now, do we think it's a drive-through, or do we think he's fueling in tires?
I think it might
I
be
think
a
he's
strategy
stopping.
thing.
Yep.
Looking at incident points, yeah, he only has 6 incident points. But we do have some more cars that have done
Ooh.
drive-through penalties. Sean has done one, like you said. Gutierrez has done a drive-through penalty, and now Carlisle has also done a drive-through penalty, as well as
Wow.
Tominga.
There's
And
another
Benjamin
car
Bechtel
in.
is 1 point
1
away from a
point.
drive-through penalty, so he's got to keep it really clean.
I think it might be team. It might be team strategy because you got 2 of their cars right now in the pits.
That's right. If they're pitting this early, I'm going to say they're going for at least a 3-pit strategy for this race. They are only 26 minutes into this race, so there's no shot this is going to be just two pits.
Oh, something happened with Xavier Williams. I was just looking at the mini map, and the 5th place car got tangled up somehow. We'll see if we can pull up a replay for you guys there. But yeah, talk about team orders, both going to the pits early. Oh, it looks like he might have gotten some contact from a full throttle motorsports car. We'll have to go back and get another angle of that incident. See if he had got a little bit of contact. And yes, he did. That's Bechtel sweeping up the track and taking out the Motohouse GP car. And that's car-on-car contact. And I think that's another incident point for Bechtel, too, because that is, oh yeah, Bechtel just locked up the brake, washed up the corner, and unfortunately got into Xavier there. But I think that would be another incident point for him, and I think that's going to be a drive-through.
That'll be a drive-through for sure.
Car.
Oh, yep, he's in the pit lane currently, so he's probably serving that penalty.
Unfortunate. That's all it takes is just a slight lockup of the brake for incidents to happen, and there you go. That is the end of our 3rd place battle. That was so entertaining to watch.
It was.
Wow.
Now the real question is Dayton going to be able to hold that gap between him and Luna?
I don't know.
Chat, what do you think?
Yeah, let us know what you're thinking. Here, we're seeing a lot of really good pace from a lot of these drivers. I'm also looking at Sabelski. We saw him get out of that fight early to go into the pits. We think he might have just been like low on fuel from the start of the race, but he has passed the other cars that have gone into the pits now. So maybe it was the strategy to get some clean air, get some fresh tires, be on a different strategy, because if you can't beat him on the same strategy, you got to switch up your strategy.
Definitely. That is one thing that we know about Sabelski, is that he accommodates and makes changes as he goes very well. That is a very good skill that he has. So I think, maybe he has adapted quicker and said, okay, it's time to make a change.
Absolutely. He's having a clean race, still with 0 incident points, and he's just getting some clean laps in, currently sitting in 6th. Going to be trying to chase down Bechtel, who I'm not sure what the Full Throttle Motorsports team strategy is going to be, but he's got fresher tires than they do.
That is true, and I wonder if Harrison is going to wait until Christian pits. Try to hold on, save his tires, so that they can keep that race as close as possible.
They're running pretty similar lap times, but Christian Martinez does have the advantage, the pace advantage over Dayton Harrison. But we got a chatter who says, I think Dayton will create a bigger gap between himself and Luna. As you say that is what is currently happening.
Yep.
EJ Luna loses a second on Dayton here in 3rd. And I'm sure that's what Dayton wants to see. Less pressure from behind means more focus in front.
Definitely. All right, chat, are you ready for our next trivia? This one is going to be, you get to pick your team. I'm going to put it here I'll put it in the chat. Let's see. You get to pick which team that your bonus points get to. This is going to be trivia about our current track, Watkins Glen. Let's see how much you know about our current track.
Destroyed my boy. Keep going, X. Yeah, Xavier unfortunately at the wrong end of the stick there, but it wasn't that bad of an incident, and he's been having some really good pace, so I bet he definitely brings it back there. Currently sitting in 4th. He's going to be chasing down EJ Luna. That incident did put him around 20 seconds behind, but that is definitely time he can make up through pit strategy and just good pace for the next 2 hours of this race.
All right, chat. We're going to get this trivia started. If you're ready, we're ready.
I am going to be participating in this trivia, as you know, but I'm going to be trying to score some points for Mile High Motor Club. I don't want EJ to be all alone here with his fans, but
Definitely. Now,
I'll be scoring some points for him.
we did look at those team standings at the beginning of the race. Mile High Motor Club only getting points for one driver for this race will possibly drop him down on the rankings. So pick your teams, and we're gonna get started. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
I
man,
would be
fast.
I would be shocked if Watkins Glen was in Colorado and we had no idea.
It's not in Colorado. There's your freebie. Remember, with our trivia, the faster you answer correctly, the more points you get.
These are going to help out your team, so make sure you get them in.
Looks like we all got that one right.
All right, good job.
Upstate New York.
It is in New
Nice
York.
work, everyone. That one's a little more difficult.
It is more difficult. I'll let you know there's more than one. We are driving the boot configuration today. I have definitely been able to learn a lot about Watkins Glen.
Doing your research for this trivia.
I did do
believe
my
it.
research.
4.
There
No
are
one got that one
Oh
right.
my god. I thought I knew that one.
Now, if you were listening, pretty sure I gave you the answer to this one already.
Oh boy.
You said boot, right? But is it classic or the? Oh,
What gave
What
you a
happens
50-50
if I win?
chance?
I get a free sim hour if I win.
It is the boot. Good job. Regular boot.
You guys are answering so fast. Oh wait, I don't get a free sim hour because this is for the team.
This is for team
I already
points,
forgot.
not free
I
sim
forgot.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah, what team are you
Sorry.
supporting here in this trivia, Andrew?
I'm supporting. I think OK Motorsport.
Okay.
Yeah, I just verified OK Motorsport.
Just 3.4
Did I get that
miles.
one right?
It's a lot
Nope.
longer than I was expecting.
It's long. To go 3.4 miles in a minute and a half. It's pretty quick. Now, if you've been listening to the stream, I have been saying these answers. If you listen to us talk, I'm giving you almost all of the answers.
This one should be 11, right?
Yes.
Totally thought you were lying.
I wasn't
I am
lying.
definitely not paying close enough attention. That's what I'm learning here.
Looks like Benjamin crashed about a moment ago.
Oof.
I think
That
Benjamin's
it
having
looked
a
like
rough night.
he was just on the straight
Yikes.
too.
Yeah.
Just another lockup.
Maybe he's coming out of the. I don't. Did he make us stop into the pits? I was not paying
I
attention.
don't know.
I got my answer in at the last second. 1948. Yes.
1948.
They used to run Formula One out here. Believe it or
They
not.
did. Don't give the answers to trivia away.
I don't know the questions to the trivia.
yeah.
So
They did run Formula One out here.
We have 2 answers in feet and 2 answers in meters. What to choose?
There could be 2 right answers. If you know your math, you'll know that 2 of these answers are the same. Either one, if you pick it.
I do not know my
it's a
math.
35. It's 35. Nice. Who is Britt cheering for right now? Who are they playing for?
I don't know if I can tell. Britt, who are you cheering for?
The answer to this one's definitely B. I own the Glen.
If you don't know who Andrew is, he's the guy in the little circle up here. Right up here.
Right there. Right up there.
I was so distracted, didn't even answer.
It is NASCAR.
I did not know that. There you go, John. Your one NASCAR question.
Hey, I got it right. I got it right.
That was your one NASCAR question. Maybe I should have put how many consecutive years on this, but it was consecutive years that the Glen hosted the U.S. Grand Prix.
I think it's been a while.
5 seems too small.
You're correct.
40 seems too long.
You're correct. Good job. 5 of you know it was 20.
Bringing it back.
Or you guessed correctly. Either way.
Definitely guessed correctly.
See, a lot of guys are coming into the pits. Bechtel currently in second. Luna first. Sobelski, Harrison, Martinez, Devereaux.
Now the banking is, remember I said the sideways part of the track is what the banking means. So it's not flat.
Looks like we just had a crash from Dayton Harrison. Let's go back and watch that replay.
Oof,
What happened
Dayton
to
just getting a
Dayton?
little bit loose on corner
Oh.
entry again. Oh, Andrew, third
Andrew,
place in
third
trivia.
Yay! Third place. Sorry, OK Motorsport.
Yes.
John second
work, John.
place. Britt.
Nice.
And it looks like Britt is cheering on Dayton, so she's cheering on Full Throttle. I assume that's who she put as her team.
Nice.
Good
And
job,
the first
everybody.
3 teams get
Bonus points.
get the points, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. First place gets an extra 100 points. Second place, 75 points. Third place, 50 points.
Congrats, Britt.
Nice work.
See if I can see possibly. Yeah, Mile High Motor Club came out in first, Full Throttle Racing in second, OK Motorsports in third, and Moto House GP in fourth. Mile High Motor Club had 1 player. Full Throttle had 4 players. OK Motorsports had 1, and Moto House had 2. So thank you to your fans of Moto House, OK Motorsports, Full Throttle, and Mile High Motor Club for participating in this trivia. We're happy to have you, Britt. And there's 2 more trivias. Although I think Crystal won the free sim session for her and 3 friends during one of the last races.
Yep.
So Crystal, you could bring up your friend Britt, bring her here to the clubhouse.
So it sounds like a good time.
Yeah. Or maybe Britt will just win her own session in the next trivia.
Yep, probably. Yeah, this next trivia will not be for teams. It'll be for sim time, which will be great.
It will be, and it is a lot of fun.
I would like to say thanks to chat for participating in our trivia. So thank you.
Thank you, chat. We love you.
Definitely. Thank you for showing up and chatting with us. Anybody else in chat? I know Crystal's there. And Britt is there by proxy. So anybody else in chat?
I know we got a fan for Xavier in the chat. I know we got Bechtel fans in the chat.
That's right. We usually have Christian fans. I haven't heard any Christian chatter in the chat yet today.
Not yet. Currently sitting 4th after that pit stop. But I was actually going to ask Race Control if there's something we can look at to see how many pit stops these drivers have done yet, because I am not sure EJ has gone into the pits yet, and I'm curious to see if Bechtel has either. Because we know Zabelski is one of the first people in the pits. He's currently sitting 3rd right now. And I think that's just based on pure pace and open track.
Hi, Angela. Thanks for joining us. Now, I know Angela, and she wants to come try this sim. So, Angela, do the next trivia and win, and then you get a free sim session here at the clubhouse.
It does look like EJ has stopped. They're counting his first one where he started from the pits at the beginning
Yep.
of the race as one stop, but looks like he went in once.
Interesting. And Bechtel hasn't
Bechtel
gone in
has
at all.
not
That's
stopped.
interesting. We know he went in for a drive-through penalty,
That's right.
but he still has to stop for fuel and tires.
I wonder what his team strategy is.
I saw this on the NASCAR race last Sunday. It was the coolest thing, and John might know about this, but it actually showed miles per gallon per car, which was really cool, where depending on how hard they were on the throttle, it would kind of project out how many laps they would have along with their fuel levels and stuff like that. I wish we had that capability. That'd be super cool. But yeah, they keep improving NASCAR, which is kind of nice for the viewers. So.
Yeah, going off what Andrew said, as a lifelong NASCAR fan, there are a lot of NASCAR races that just come down to fuel mileage. Like if you're able to stretch your fuel and be half throttle through the straightaway, you're going to save more fuel and not have to go into the pits early like your competitors there. So it's definitely something that I'm sure the NASCAR broadcast team is watching as well. So I'm glad that they're also showing those graphics, because that is interesting information to see.
And we do have someone in chat. Oh, Terry, how did we do in the first trivia questions? Did I miss it? No. So that first trivia is still open. It's open until the end of the race. So I can give you a current standing, but it is still open for anybody who still wants to participate. It's going to be open throughout. Terry, you are currently in third place.
There we go. We got him on stream now. Marissa, it looks like you're winning.
I am
Congrats.
winning. I will concede my if nobody beats me, I will. Oh.
0.
We could do that too.
Oh,
Oh, we had a crash back there.
it's a little bit of contact between two of our drivers here. We're on board
Are
with
they on the
Zane
same
May.
team?
Same team.
One of the big things to
Dylan
remember.
and Zane.
Big things to remember about our racing, about this challenge series, is that it matters how you do as a team. You get paid out on team standings. Remember, those of you who are just joining us, this is a paid series. The winners get cold hard cash at the end of the series. So
that is just an unfortunate incident there.
That's a hard incident between the same team.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough one.
I am going to maybe try to re-put this in the chat, but this is that first trivia that is still open until the end of the race. So feel free, if you haven't done it already, go ahead and do it on your own time. I don't think I've given any answers. Let me see. See if I can give an answer.
Yeah, Marissa, I'm gonna edit your points just down to the bottom there. 20. Yeah.
All
You
right.
did kind of make the trivia, so there we go. We have Irv in first place right now. And you can see how they answered 8 out of 15, but Terry answered 9. It's all about your timing. So the faster you go, the better you're going to do.
Definitely, you get more points the faster you answer. The answer to question number 3 is Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch. It's all just random trivia for that one that lasts for the entire stream tonight. So there's your one free answer.
It looks like Bechtel's finally going into the pits for his first stop. Wonder where he's going to filter out here. Still got Devereaux and Williams, who he was fighting with earlier in this race. So Devereaux's going to get by. And I don't think EJ Luna has pit. I think that the 2 pit stops that were on the screen there were just him starting in the pits. And I think there might have been something at the beginning of the race where he was in there twice. I don't think EJ Luna has gone into the pits yet because he is so far ahead of Zabelski right now on the track. Maybe it's different strategy, but I doubt he has fresh tires and a lot of fuel right now.
I'm not sure, but it looks like Christian has also worked his way back up to the top 3. This is a replay of EJ going into the pit, but maybe he's serving
This
a
just
drive-through.
happened. This just happened just a moment ago.
All right, I'll be interested to see where he phases out then coming out of the pits. We know Sabelski's been putting out some really good laps, but he was leading that big gaggle of cars in that battle, so we'll see if he was able to keep his pace consistent enough to stay out in front of that track position. Zabelski closing in on him. We have a new leader on the track, Ryan Sabelski. Christian, though, is keeping up with him, now only 2 seconds behind. And Dayton is keeping up with Christian as well. So it looks like Dayton actually made up a lot of time on Christian through those pit stops.
He definitely did. And I think Andrew's right. I think Dayton is one to look out for tonight. I think maybe he's going to give Christian a run for his money tonight.
Dayton has always been consistent in these,
Definitely.
all of these races he's done, regardless of if he's in an early incident, he still has really good pace in that car. And Christian is closing the gap on Zabelski. You can see that Ferrari closing in on the OK Motorsports BMW there. As Brian Zabelski was one of the first cars to pit, maybe it was a very long undercut strategy, but whatever strategy is, it worked, and now he's out in front of the field, but he's losing some time here as Christian just keeps chipping away at him.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That he might be the only one that's on a different strategy, possibly.
It'll be interesting to see if he goes into the pits to let Christian pass or if Christian's just going to pass him on the track. But EJ Luna now out of the pits, and it looks like he just lost the spot to Devereaux there. So we know those two were battling earlier. It looks like Devereaux has made up some pace on Luna, enough to get by him. We know Luna's on full tires after going into the pits there, and Devereaux moves up to 4th. It's a really good run for him.
It definitely is, and he's got that gap between him and 6th place Bechtel, so he doesn't have that pressure behind him, so he really can focus on attacking Devereaux and possibly passing.
Definitely. I think the top standings as they are now, from 1st place all the way down to Xavier in 7th, this is probably where the cars are standing on track position, regardless of pit strategy. The only car I'm skeptical about is our current 1st place car, Zabelski, who is now under pressure from Martinez. I'm not sure if he's on a completely different pit strategy or not. It'll be interesting to see, but right now, he's having a really good race.
Brian is definitely he has to be feeling that pressure.
Oh, yeah. I think if we hopped on board with Christian right now, we would just see, oh, yeah, he is in the hunt. And I bet, knowing Christian, he will want to get that clean air and get by him as soon as possible.
Most definitely. Now, I did see in chat, we do have a Zabelski fan, or someone who is at least cheering on Zabelski. So thank you. And if anybody wants to let any of our drivers give them a message, drop it in the chat. Let us know. Here in about 20 minutes or so, we're going to be relaying those messages for you. Give them some encouragement. Let them know you're cheering them on.
This is going to be a good battle. We've mentioned how Zabelski's not one of those guys to succumb to pressure from cars behind him, but he's got Christian Martinez, the last race winner, the fastest lap holder, and was our leader before the pit stops, on his back bumper. So I'm sure he's feeling a little bit of pressure now. We're going to see if Christian is able to complete this pass on him or if Brian just lets him go. Going into the bus stop, Christian looks for it. He's not going to make the move happen there.
I think it'll be interesting to see how aggressive Zabelski holds on to that position, or how he really tries to, get his elbows out and defend to keep that first place.
It looks like Christian could just carry a little bit more speed through the corners than Sabelski is, or he's just pushing his car a little bit harder, but it looks like Christian's definitely got the pace, and at this point, Sabelski's going to be holding him up.
He definitely is. There's our Sabelski fan, Emily. Thanks for cheering on Brian. Currently in first place and
leading the points, leading the race.
Yeah, he's leading the points.
He is.
Unfortunately, his team is not leading in points, but as an individual driver, he is leading in points.
He's the quietest driver on the grid by far. Definitely a white hat kind of driver. Oh man, Christian's
super
on
easy
his
to
bumper.
cheer for.
Christian wants to get that pass, and Zabelski he's defending really well.
I think Christian might make a move here. Looks to the inside of turn one, thinks twice about it, and then he's going to make the dive. Looks like Zabelski's going to give it to him. Very clean pass there. And now Christian is through. That is for the lead of the race. A good move. You saw Christian peak once and then realize he is going to be able to get him under braking. Peaks twice, and now he's in the lead. But Brian Zabelski's not done with him here. He's got a run here going up the hill, going to the bus stop. Christian's holding the inside lane, going to be defending his move here. Going to be offline going through the bus stop, but it looks like Zabelski's going to think better of it, not make the move going into the bus stop here as Christian maintains his lead.
You can see that on the last lap. Zabelski was a second behind Martinez on that one, but he did just hit the wall. So.
Oh, and that's a little bit of a lockup for Zabelski, something we never see. And Dayton Harrison's going to get by. Sneaking in.
Right,
we weren't even talking about him at all. He was right there.
Nope.
He was watching this fight, and now he's going to be hunting down Christian for the lead here.
That is one of the opportune moments to pass is when two other cars are fighting and, you're able to kind of sneak right past, which is exactly what Dayton did, and now he's in second place.
Yeah, I don't think Dayton was expecting a mistake from Zabelski either.
Definitely
one of the
not.
cleanest drivers on the track, but we know Zabelski's on old tires, so maybe it's time for him to go into the pits. We'll keep an eye on that as this race progresses, but yeah, Zabelski now a second behind Dayton as Dayton is in the hunt for Christian as he loses just a little bit of time, but it's a close battle, 1, 2, 3 right now.
It definitely is, and looks like Dayton is trying his hardest to close that gap between him and Christian Martinez. I know we have Full Throttle fans in the chat. I know we have Dayton fans in the chat. So, give them your encouragement. We'll relay it to them. We're not going to try to jump in to distract them too much or ruin anybody's race. Not our intention. So, but yeah, let us know what you'd like to tell them, and we will relay the message.
Yes. Drivers always love it when we relay some positive vibes from their fans or team fans in the chat. Definitely motivates them. I know it would motivate me.
Yes. It's always good to know that you have somebody out there supporting you, cheering you on. This is an endurance series, right? All of our races are 2 hours and 25 minutes long. By the time they're about an hour in, sometimes it is nice to get a little bit of encouragement. Like, hey, you're doing good. Mistakes happen. It happens. Keep doing a good job.
That reminds me, actually. So, us broadcasters, we are in group chats with all of these teams. So, we're able to listen in to team chatter, team strategy, get some messages that the drivers are sending before the race. And something that I recall is, I believe it was Zabelski for OK Motorsports was talking to his team, being like, hey guys, make sure to hydrate before the race because you don't want to be dehydrated and lose your focus throughout the race. But you also don't want to drink so much that you need to go use the restroom during the race because that's also not good for strategy. So
that was actually Dayton.
That was Dayton.
Telling his team that. Yep. Yep. But I do remember that as well.
Yes. Hydration is very important.
Giving each other that encouragement as well is definitely very important. And we do have our Taminga fan in the chat, so we will definitely relay your message. Is there anything else you'd like to say other than let's go? It could be anything. Just remember we are family friendly. Keep it clean.
Try to be.
Just like our race. But we will give all the messages that we can. And yes, all the encouragement. These guys have really come together as teams. I think a lot of times at the beginning of the formation of the teams, these people did not know each other. And when they have reserve drivers, they might not know who these people are. This is Sean's very first race. So
his very first race, but he's not last, currently sitting in ninth, and he's
That's
got a
right.
1:34.8, which is not a bad lap time for one of the first times out on this event as well. So shout out our newcomers. That's what we love to see in this series.
Definitely.
Dayton is just, he's getting so close to the back of Christian, but whenever he gets within a second, Christian, I think, notices in his rearview mirror and picks up the pace just a little bit, but Dayton is keeping him honest. I think, I've been cheering for Christian this whole race, but it would be awesome to see Harrison get a race win.
It definitely would. It would be amazing to have Dayton run away with the win today.
Oh, into the wall there. Look at that. Pushing so hard.
He is
Trying
pushing
to
hard.
catch Christian here.
Look at the gap, though. He's dropped that gap down from, what, 2 seconds down to half a second? He is pushing really hard, and, you know, I know that he's practiced really hard for this race today.
Oh, yeah. Well, I love this inside cam because you can see the banking change as the cars go up that hill. You can see just how the drivers are getting affected by just the downforce of these cars through the corners and just how banked this circuit is. Looks like Christian and Dayton are running pretty similar times right now. Zabelski has dropped out of the fight, now 5 seconds behind Dayton here, and soon Shea is going to be catching up to Zabelski here as well for 3rd place. EJ Luna is in the fight. We know he's got new tires. He's going to be chasing down Shea here pretty soon. Yeah, this race is unfolding pretty nicely, I would say.
And it definitely is. Looks like we've got 2 cars in the pits at the moment. It'd be Sean for Full Throttle and Gutierrez.
Gutierrez has been in the pits for a while now. Maybe there was a disconnection, but he has not been on the track.
Yeah, it looks like he's 19 laps down, so he might be out of this race.
Never what we love to see. He had a really good start too, and then we saw he had a couple incidents here at the beginning of the race, so very unfortunate for him. But I hope that doesn't discourage him, and I hope he comes back to do more races because he did show us in qualifying that he does have the pace to compete with these guys.
He definitely does.
It looks like we had a great crowd turnout for today's race there on track in the infield. So we'd like to thank everyone who's standing there in this hot New York summer weather.
Yes, thank you to all the AI people standing in the grass. But more thank you to everybody who's on stream, on YouTube, on Twitch. Thanks for joining us. Give us a shout out. Let us know if you want to talk to any of your drivers.
Yeah, it's that time to jump in with the team. Who wants to go first? Let's hear it from chat.
Yeah, I think chat, let us know what you want to see. I know I, as a commentator, need just a little bit of a break before we hop into the team chats here, but that'll give the chat some time to send some messages so we can relay them as soon as we get back. How's that sound?
That sounds good to me.
We'll be right back.
All right, we are back. And we are back for a really close battle for the lead here. Christian Martinez is now the closest, or sorry, Harrison is the closest he's been to Christian so far in this battle. We might have a pass for the lead coming up here soon.
We definitely might. I think there might be some traffic in between them.
It looks like one of Christian's teammates actually.
I think so.
Currently sitting in front of him.
Which Dayton is going to have to make that pass and then put the pressure on Christian to then take the lead.
Well, let's see what happens here. It's like Christian is going to get his spot. Run away in first. Dayton Harrison's getting held up.
He is getting held back
by a Moto House teammate. Take a look at that. Yeah, blocking him hard here. That is the number 12 of Tuminga, I believe. And look at that. Team orders working
great
perfectly.
Dayton is right on his bumper. He is
I'm
itching for that
I'm sure
pass.
Dayton will not let this last for much longer. He wants to go and catch up with Christian. He's got the pace for it.
He definitely does.
Wow.
Oh, no!
Look at
That changes the race.
Tuminga looks like he collided. That might have been with Xavier. No, that was Christian.
That was Christian.
Oh no. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened here. Christian, in the middle of the track after an incident, his teammate just comes right up on him and doesn't even see him.
It looks like he had a little bit of a lockup
tragic.
around that turn.
Looks like he was in the grass a little bit and just lost it.
I'm telling you, that grass is slippery.
Oof. Dayton sneaks by. That is what he needed.
He found that one little spot to sneak right by, and now we have a new race leader.
Wow.
That is Full Throttle Racing, Dayton Harrison. I know we have Dayton fans in the chat. I'm sure they are so happy right now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Dayton fans are going crazy after that move.
Definitely.
That was awesome.
And the reaction time, Dayton has to have such a fast reaction.
Yeah, we'll see this in live time or slow-mo, I guess. See what he sees. He sees the smoke from the leader Christian in front of him, and right here he's got to make a move.
Looks like he maybe slows down just a little bit. He's gonna go around, and he chooses correctly to head to the inside and make a clean pass.
That was very clean from Dayton. What a move.
Oh, I was right. They are freaking out.
Let's
go. They are excited that Dayton is now your new race leader. Now we do still have an hour and 20 minutes to go, but Dayton is very consistent with his pace right now. And so if he can hold on to that and kind of, just drive a little bit defensively when he has to, I think it'll be Andrew's prediction might be correct.
Maybe that was exactly what Dayton needed. We just saw him getting blocked. We were like, he's not going to enjoy getting held up by a lapped car, and now here he is out front, clean air, not second place, 10 seconds behind him now from Christian, and yeah, I'm sure it all paid off pretty well for Dayton.
It definitely did.
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
I mean, that's what I think you could argue that's what teammates are for, right? I think Dayton had every right, if he wanted to move that car out of the way so he can get the position back, because that's not who he was racing. But he decided to race it clean, and it paid off for him. So dirty move or not, Moto House did not come out on top in that instant.
Definitely not. And maybe that just goes to show that if you play clean and by the rules, you prosper.
Exactly.
Maybe. I don't know.
Christian just barely touched the glass on that. Oh, we saw Christian last race. A lot of things are built, so there's no doubt that it's super consistent. Tonight, he's still bringing it up. Second half.
I think he definitely can and will close that gap. But there could be a racing incident all the way up into the end of this race. But now that we're back, things have kind of leveled out.
Yes.
Chat, let us know who you want to talk to first. I want to talk to Dayton.
Yep.
I think we should hop in with him. His fans are freaking out. We will let him know. Any other messages? I know we had Angela cheering for Benjamin. We have Rose, Terry cheering for Benjamin, Full Throttle, Crystal for Full Throttle, and Dayton. So let's I think we should hop in with them, give them their messages, and chat. Let us know who else you'd like us to hop in with. I did see some messages for Christian and Xavier.
Oh, great.
Yes, please send them again because it's hard to remember all of them.
Yes, I agree. I think we should hop on Full Throttle first because we need to talk to Benjamin about how his race has gone so far, and of course, Dayton experiencing that incident in front of him. We gotta just relay all the messages that he's getting so much support from his fans back home. I'm sure that this is going to be it's a great night for him so far.
He definitely is. And now, just to point out, looks like Benjamin did just get a new fastest lap, 132.3, which is so fast.
He's just proving to this whole field he's got the pace to catch up.
He does. Now it's got to be clean and consistent. And we saw Christian just touch the grass and cause that giant incident. It's very important that you have a clean race. So let's hop in with Full Throttle. Chat, let us know what else you'd like to say.
Hey, Full Throttle, this is the commentary booth. You guys got us?
Yep.
All right, well, we've been watching you guys all race, and we just want to say, Dayton, you've got a lot of fans in the chat cheering you on, and now you're leading the race. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling pretty good. Just trying to keep it easy here, stick to my plan, keep it consistent.
Yeah, we saw there was an incident with the Moto House cars in front of you. The Christian, the leader, getting loose and wrecking out in front of you. What did you see from your perspective? Because you avoided that wreck perfectly.
Give me one.
I think he's coming across lap traffic,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he's got fast.
Yeah, so I was trying to pass a lap of the traffic. I was just being patient. Wasn't going to try anything dangerous. And then he was pushing pretty hard to pull away from me while his teammate was holding me up.
I think the teammate was
Completely legal, nothing against the rules.
All right, well, shifting some focus for Full Throttle. Benjamin, tell us how your race has gone so far.
Kind of not great. Starting from I spun up the hill on colder tires. It's been downhill since there. Had a few more spins. Had an incident where I was alongside somebody, Dylan maybe, and they just turned over to me. And there's a few other times where I don't know how to handle being significantly faster than people into a corner and then they block me. And that's caused a few of the incidents.
You are aware that you currently hold fastest lap, 132.3.
Yep, I'm putting pressure on Christian because he likes to have that fastest lap. Trying to help Dayton out any way I can.
Awesome. Now we do have some messages from the chat for you. We do know Full Throttle's chat always shows up to support you. We have Dayton's #1 fan. We have Terry wishing you good luck. We have Rose saying, "Let's go, Benjamin." We have Angela cheering for Benjamin. Crystal is freaking out, she says. So good job, Dayton. Anything you'd like to say back to them?
Thanks for all the support. It's good to know that we have the best cheerleaders.
You really do. The Full Throttle fans always come out to support for all these races. All right, any last comments you want to give about fellow drivers, fellow teams, just strategy for the rest of the race? You guys feeling good? Any bathroom breaks needed, or how you guys feeling?
I'd just like to say shout out to my mom, and that's really all.
All right, Sean, shout out to your mom. Sean, how do you feel like
Shout out
you're
to
doing
my
with
mom.
your first time with your first time racing with Full Throttle?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank him for the opportunity, and the trust. But yeah, it's fun out here. Going pretty well. I've experienced being passing, and everything in between. So it's been a good first experience.
Awesome.
Love to hear it.
Yeah. And we did hear you guys talking over each other a little bit, but Benjamin said shout out to his mom, and I think Dayton said shout out to your mom as well.
Shout out to all the moms.
All the moms. Thanks for supporting. We'll let you guys get back to it. Good luck and keep it up.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Sounds like vibes are high up there.
Definitely. I think they're excited for where they're at. They seem to be, keeping that level head, which is what you need in these endurance races. It seems like we had mentioned before, Benjamin may not be having the best race tonight, but he doesn't sound like it's completely destroying his race. He's
Right.
like, yeah, it's been downhill, but he still is trying to help out his team, which at the end, this is a team race. He's still trying to help out his team and just do the best that he can, which is really all that we can ask.
And I mean, the best that he can is the fastest lap, and he's currently sitting in third. Now, his teammate Dayton just went into the pits. That's why he's no longer in the lead. So some pit strategy now. Pit cycle happening here as Christian takes the lead back. But yeah, Full Throttle seems pretty strong. And again, shout out Sean, his first race here. Doing a great job so far in his first race.
Definitely. All right, chat, let us know who else do you want us to jump in with.
I think we should hop in with EJ Luna next because he is the one-man show for Mile High Motor Club as we see Christian gets a little bit of a slide here.
Lock up again?
Couple incidents coming out of Christian here.
But I definitely agree. Let's hop in with EJ Luna since he is the solo racer for his team. Let's see how he's doing and, maybe what his strategy is.
And how he's feeling without any friends out there on the track.
Definitely.
Hey, EJ, it's the commentary booth, you guys. Got us?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
Doing good. How are you doing, man? Solo show, no teammates out there?
Man, I'm just on a Sunday drive here, just minding my P's and Q's.
Yeah, we've seen some incredible pace from you, some great battling earlier in the race. Now you're currently sitting second with pit cycles going on right now. But since you have no teammates, it's just your strategy. How's your strategy going?
So far, it's going as planned. I'm on a fuel conservative strategy right now, so let's see if we can make it with one more stop and see how this pans out.
Awesome. Well, we just wanted to share some support you've been getting into the chat. I know that being out on that track without any teammates is not as fun as having teammates out there, but you're still having a really good race. You had a really good start after qualifying kind of far back in the field. So how do you think your race has played out from the beginning?
Yeah, so I actually qualified and forgot to change my setup, so I ended up starting from the pits. I feel really good right now, and I'm excited to see where this race goes. Still got about an hour left, so you guys stick around. It should be a good one.
Definitely. Now, we did want to let you know that during our last trivia, it was one that our viewers are able to pick the team that they support to give you extra points. Your viewers helped you out and got Mile High Motor Club an extra 100 points for the end
Oh,
of the race.
thank you all so much. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate that. It means a lot.
Definitely. Now, don't forget, we do have that extra trivia at the end where you can obviously pick your team to try to win some more bonus points.
Yeah.
But I know that's kind of imperative for you today since you're
Yeah.
the only driver for your team.
It's all good. Yeah, we'll be there though.
All right.
At least get your team to participate in the trivia. Even if they're not racing tonight, don't do it.
All right. We'll let you get back to your race and good luck.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Enjoy the race.
All right.
We don't condone texting and driving.
No texting and driving. It's not no bueno. All right, well, EJ Luna currently sitting in the lead. We heard he's going to try and stretch his strategy, so it sounded like when he described he only wants to do one more stop, that would imply that the regular strategy would be to have more than one stop here. So
right.
if
Well,
he's
I think
able
that
to
will be his second stop, right? So he's
yes,
doing 2-pit
yes.
strategy.
So he's doing a 2-stop instead of a 3-stop.
Yep.
It's like Christian's going into the pits now too, so we'll see how long EJ Luna stays out here for his fuel strategy. But this might pay off. He's able to keep some solid pace and not get involved with any traffic ahead, as it looks like he's coming up on 8th place Zane May in front of him here. So hopefully he doesn't have any incidents there. But overall, sounded really confident. He's been having a really good race too. So that's what we love to see.
It sounds like he's having a good time, which at the end of the day, that's all we want, right? We
Absolutely.
want everybody to have fun, have some good, healthy competition, which we definitely have good competition. And we have more people in the chat that are cheering on Benjamin. I believe that is his mom and his dad. So thank you for joining us. When we hop in with them again, we'll make sure to let them know that we're both here to support him.
Take a look at this, what we're seeing right now. It looks like Dayton and Christian both came out of the pits around the same time. And now Christian is only around, he's chasing down Christian right here, Dayton right here. Sorry, it looks like we've actually got a couple of cars here pretty close for position. We got second, third, and fourth, and fifth, I would say, actually all pretty close to each other here. We got Sabelski in second, Dayton in third, Christian coming up here in fourth, and then that's going to be Devereaux in fifth, who, like we've mentioned throughout the race, has been having a great race.
They definitely are, and this has just been a really good race.
It has.
It's been really good. Chat, let us know. How you feeling? You liking it? You want us to change things up?
I think it's nice that we've just been seeing a lot of clean laps from these drivers, because in a lot of these races, the drivers just like make mistakes throughout the whole race, and it really ruins it. And by the time the race is coming to a close, there are drivers who are a couple laps down, and the battles aren't really that close. But in this race, the battles are decently close. Like we have Shea currently catching up really close car in front of him, which I believe is Christian. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the incident points here as well. Do you remember that incident when Brian Sabelski went off the track and hit the wall?
Yes.
Yeah, that was his only incident in the whole race. Currently sitting at 4
points.
Yeah, that's very impressive stuff.
That is. Now it looks like we have Dayton coming up 1 point left until he has a drive-through. Xavier, same situation, 1 point until he has a drive-through. Christian still driving pretty clean. He probably did get some incidents for the collision he had with, I think it was with Xavier, right? So that's probably the points he got. Nobody's really close to being disqualified yet. I think Daniel's going to be one to look out for. But everybody is. Oh, and Sean. And Dylan. they're going to be the highest
Yeah.
incident points at the moment, which these drivers are fairly new to sim racing. For Sean, this is his very first one. So it's understandable that, they have higher incident points. But not quite to the point of disqualification, which just means they're getting better.
Yeah. What we love to see, all of our drivers getting better. All right, let's go ahead and hop on board with Team Mulbar, see how they're doing so far in this race. That is Zane May, and his teammate is
Let me look.
on the top of my head.
I'm sorry. Mulbar has Shay, Zane, and Ruben.
All right, let's go ahead and hop on board with Mulbar. Hey, Mulbar, this is the production booth. Can you hear us? All right, well, doing good. We just wanted to hop on board and relay some chat messages cheering on you guys, and also just talk with you guys a little bit how your race is going. So let's just go ahead and start from the beginning of the race. How are you guys doing right now? Shay, currently sitting in 5th. Yeah, we've heard actually a couple varying strategies here from different teams, so it'll definitely be interesting to see how it all works out. But when it comes to the strategy, I mean, pace has been really solid from you guys.
Oh. Well, hopefully he's okay. Technical difficulties are never something. Technical difficulties are never something that we want to have happen.
As a recap,
All right, well, we also just wanted to shout out some support you guys are getting from the chat. Do you have any messages you want to relay to your fans currently cheering you on?
Just keep rooting for us. It's really the best I got.
Yeah, and us up here at the commentary booth, we're also going to make sure we'll get some of those Molbar stickers to support the team however we can.
Definitely.
those are some nice things.
Thank you guys.
Is that the same image that's on your car? Is that what the sticker is?
Yes, that is our team logo.
Nice.
All right, well, it's been awesome. It's been awesome.
Thank you
seeing
guys.
Race. Yeah, of course.
Good luck through the end of the race, and we'll be chatting at the end.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that was unfortunate to hear that one of their teammates is out with a mechanical issue, but I guess it does explain the 36 laps down.
It definitely does.
There you go. So there's some insight for you guys, chat. All right. Well, that was just talking with Mulbar. Now we still have to talk with OK Motorsports, who is Brian Sabelski's team, and then we also have to talk with Moto House, who is Christian's team, and Xavier as well. So I'm sure they'll have some things to say. So if you have some messages you want to relay to those two teams, let us know in the chat right now. And I think we should hop on board with OK Motorsports next. What do you think?
I agree. I think let's do it. Now that has Brian Sabelski and Dylan Carlisle.
OK Motorsports, this is the production booth. You guys got us?
Yep. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we just wanted to relay some messages from chat, some people cheering you on, and we also wanted to hear how your race is going so far. I want to start with Brian. It looks like you were on a little bit of a different strategy than all these other drivers right now.
Yep, I did some planning beforehand, and I've kind of came up with the alternate plan, and we were all bunched up together there, so I figured that would be a good time to execute on that.
Yep, we saw you duck out of that battle between all of those cars, and then once the pit lane cycles went through, you came out on top of all those guys. So your pace has been pretty good as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to keep her clean, avoid the drive-throughs as much as possible, avoid the incident points. I might be a little slower, but I really just don't want to push, too far and have to do a drive-through and lose a bunch of time.
Definitely. And then also, Dylan, you're also racing for OK Motorsports today. How's your race going so far?
Today it's going great. I've gotten a couple drive-throughs, so I'll be all right. And I've just been trying to keep my pace, trying to keep it clean, trying not to hit the leaders that are passing me.
All right. Well, you guys got some fans cheering you on. Brian, we know that you've got some fans cheering you on in the chat. And being up in the podium positions is definitely giving them some hype. So do you have any messages that you want to relay to your fans back home?
Thank you all for being here to cheer me on. I appreciate it a ton. It feels really nice.
Awesome. Well, Brian Sabelski, your current points leader, currently sitting in second behind EJ Luna and putting down some really good pace. So I'm excited to see how this race finishes up for you guys. So good luck, guys.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll find.
All right. Well, you heard it from our points leader. Sounds pretty confident.
He does sound confident, and he sounds confident every race. He does have the same strategy. Keep it clean. Keep it. He's like, I might be slower, but I'm clean. Avoiding those drive-through penalties because they do cost time. It costs time to slow down in the pit. There is a speed limit, so you have to go slow, drive through the pit, and then get back out and deal with whatever traffic's coming up behind you. So avoiding that is also a good strategy, and he definitely practices. Obviously, he said that he, was working on a different strategy, which we could tell was a different strategy because he pitted quite early.
Yeah, that definitely gave me some confidence to back OK Motorsports because we know how calculated of a race car driver Brian Sabelski is. So the fact that he calculated his pit strategy, got out of that battle of cars at the beginning of the race, he has been planning this race out from the start. So no incidents or accidents like we had been theorizing throughout this race. And Brian Sabelski now currently sitting in second behind EJ Luna, who we know is on a completely different strategy. So we'll see how the pit strategy equals out. But all strategies aside, we have a completely different strategy between all three cars. Third place being Christian Martinez. He was in the lead. We saw him with the incident with his teammate there and get loose for battling for the lead. And that's the last thing we have to communicate with. So if you have a message you want to send to the Motorhouse GP team, send it in the chat right now. We're going to go ahead and hop on board with that team and hear how the race is going so far.
Definitely. I know we have Christian fans in the chat. Let us know what you'd like to say.
Hey, Motorhouse, it's the production booth. You guys got us?
Yeah.
All right. We just wanted to hop in here really quick, hear from you guys, and share some support and love you guys are getting in the chat. So let's go ahead and start with Christian. How's your race going so far?
It's going good. Spun like twice. I didn't practice tire degradation and then this, or I didn't practice what is it called, the pit stop. I had no idea where to pit. But other than that, it's been good. Dane's really fast. It's been fun racing with him, trying to catch Brian, but it's a good race.
Yeah, we were spectating the battle between you and Dayton, where you got just a little bit loose and then had some contact with your teammate there. That was some unfortunate stuff, but you've been showing some of the most consistent pace out of the whole field.
Yeah, these guys are fast. I don't have that. I just didn't unlock the pace on this track that I had last season, but it's been a good race.
And then
or maybe everyone's just getting faster. Now I'm getting slower.
I also want to talk to you, Xavier. We've seen a couple messages in the chat now of people cheering you on, and you've had a pretty good race so far, I would say. How has it gone from your perspective?
Not like I'd like to. I was able to come off the line really well, go from 7 to 2. Ended up defending for quite a bit, but not as long as I'd hoped. Got taken out. So I'm not the happiest camper right now.
Yeah, I think we did see that incident with you, and I believe it was Bechtel who slid up the
Yeah.
track and got into you there. So
Oh no. Oh, EJ disconnected and reconnected.
Yeah, I
Oh
saw that. I was
no.
just checking that. That is
Rip.
very unfortunate
oh,
for him.
So we're
Work to
thinking
be done.
EJ's out?
No, he disconnected and he
He's getting
reconnected.
it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Most unfortunate, but we eat off of that.
That's that GT3's back, guys. It's kind of boring out here. At least something
Yeah.
to dodge.
This race seems a bit longer than the others for sure. Feels more arduous.
All right, well, you guys got a little bit under an hour left in this race. Do you guys have any messages you want to relay to your fans watching at home?
Shout out to my peoples, my loved ones who know who you are. I love y'all. Some even some high fives after this one. I'd love to see might be heard me.
Rip.
Anything for the
Damn, EJ, that sucks, EJ.
All right. Well, we will let you get back to racing. Thanks for chatting with us, and we'll see you at the end of the race.
All right, see ya.
All right. Well, it sounded like a very disgruntled Xavier there after the contact with Benjamin at the beginning of the race. I didn't think it was that big of an incident, but I think it ruined his race a little bit more than I was anticipating.
I think you're right. I think that since that knocked him out of the top 5, he's been kind of stuck there.
Yeah.
Which is definitely not where he wants to be.
Yeah, and during that call, it sounded like EJ Luna disconnected from the lead from a completely different pit strategy, and that sucks. He was having such a good race. 3 incident points up till that point, just keeping it clean, and he, as the only driver for Mile High Motor Club, that is heartbreaking to see that disconnect.
But they said he reconnected, so I'd be interested to see.
That's just a replay of the Xavier and Benjamin incident from much earlier in this race. That is what Xavier is talking about. Disgruntled, ruined his race, but he's still got good pace. I think this doesn't discredit the skill of Xavier either. He's one of the top guys in this lobby.
He definitely is.
But yeah, EJ dropping from 1st to 6th because of a disconnect. That's
rough.
That is rough.
That's rough. And like I
Feel
said,
for
like
him.
with Ruben, we don't like technical difficulties. We don't want to have that. Sometimes we have them here in production. Sometimes the racers have them. It happens. It's super unfortunate. But all he can do now is just try to get back to where he was and close that now 55-second gap.
Yeah. And that's a gap to Benjamin Bechtel, too, who actually no longer has the fastest lap of the race. His teammate, Dayton Harrison, has gotten that away from him. A 1:32.1, the fastest lap we've seen so far. And I know they're on a different strategy than Zabelski, so we'll see where this all comes out to here after the pit stops are all done.
And I believe when we were talking to Shay, when he was saying, it's interesting to see how many different pit strategies there are tonight, which will definitely make the end of this race interesting. One thing that we do want to make sure that the drivers need to make sure is that they don't run out of fuel at the end of this race.
Yes, that would not be good. Or just like getting just enough instant points to where you'd have to serve a penalty at the end of the race. That is something these drivers also want to avoid. So something we've heard from every single driver we've talked to today is keep it clean, keep it smooth. If you lose pace, it's worth it because you're not getting incident points and you're not serving drive-through penalties.
Definitely. All right, chat. We have not heard from you. Let us know. Are you still there?
Come on, chat. Where are you guys? Where's the hype? An hour and a half into this race?
We don't know if you're there if you're not chatting with us, so let us know. Are you chatting? Do you want us to watch a specific driver?
Or are you guys just waiting for trivia?
Or are you waiting for trivia? Our next trivia is going to be all about our drivers.
Yep, gone through all the
How
teams.
well do you know all the drivers? And I got to ask all of them questions. Interesting to know some of these answers. So
Absolutely. We'll be getting to know our drivers with this trivia too.
definitely. And this trivia, the winner of this trivia will win that $120 value free sim session here at Denver Centennial. For you and 3 of your friends. Basically, Andrew's just paying for you to come and race on the sim. Hey, Dom.
Shout
Dom's in
out.
our chat.
Shout out Dom in the chat. One of the series hosts is his racing team. It's always cool to see, and he says the broadcast team is doing a great job.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, Dom.
Don is also thanks to other
Yeah. All right. Well, chat, broadcast team is going to take a little bit of a break, but we will be back for the trivia that is going to be starting around 9:10 or so, which is about 10 minutes from now. So stick with us. Don't go anywhere because you can win some free sim time with this next trivia if you know the drivers well enough or are good and
Or
better
good at guessing.
better at guessing than everyone else. So you can go ahead,
Definitely.
scan that QR code, and we'll see you guys soon. Hi, chat. Welcome
We're
back
back.
to the stream.
Are you back? Because we're back.
Yeah, we want to know if you're back. This race is coming to a close. We got Christian leading, Dayton currently sitting in third, and we got some pit strategies that are going to be coming to a close here as this race winds down. We're getting close to a half an hour left of this race, and we've got some trivia starting soon. We know you got some of you guys waiting for some trivia here in the chat. I know I will personally be joining to see if I can guess better than you guys.
I'm not going to join because it's unfair advantage.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
But if you're listening and you're in chat, somebody say something and I'll give you the first answer. Give us a message in chat. I'll give you the first answer. This is to win a free sim session here at DRS Centennial location. You want it. Emily's got it. The first answer is D.
First answer is D. That was good. Good chat interaction.
There you
there.
go.
That was awesome. First answer is D. I'm tapping D so fast. As soon as this trivia starts, you guys are not going to have any time to react.
We have 1 minute before the trivia is going to start.
And this is for the sim session, correct?
Yes. Free sim session here, DRS Centennial. If you don't have 3 friends, let us know. We'll be your friends. I love sim time. It's a lot of fun. Great environment. These questions are getting to know our current drivers. We're getting to know their dream cars and how long they've been sim racing.
Ooh. So no more favorite color questions,
No
right?
more favorite color questions.
All right.
At least not this round. All right. First question. What is Zane's dream car? Now, if you were paying attention, I just gave you the answer.
It did not take me long to forget that the answer was D.
It's actually a really cool skateboard.
A really cool skateboard.
A really cool one. It's not. The answer is D. I actually don't think you can change your answer.
There better not be one incorrect answer on this.
Oh, there is 2 incorrect answers.
Hey, they're just getting back to the stream. You know what?
Maybe they're just joining us.
I got 98 points out of
You answered
100.
so fast.
Boom.
All right, Nick. I can tell you it's more than 9 months.
That is quite the picture choice. I feel like he's just staring at you.
I know, like right into your soul, right?
Like you better choose the right answer or else. That's
Now,
the
Nick
vibes
is
I'm getting.
not racing with us tonight, but he is a member of Mile High Motor Club.
Yeah, there was a little bit of confusion on when the race was tonight. He actually went off the actual IMSA schedule for this race, which is on the 20th, so it's only 3 days away. If you want to watch the real cars out there at Watkins, Glen, did I say Laguna Seca? I think I did.
Xavier's dream car. Not a Kia Soul.
I was about to say, if it was a Kia Soul, then those hamster commercials really got him.
That's not the answer.
I may have chosen Kia Soul.
How many answers for C did you get? One answer.
Only Andrew.
It was Andrew.
Just mine.
All right, after question 2, we had Emily in first. She dropped down to third. John is now in first. All right, Dayton, how long has he been sim racing?
Keep in mind, he just started in rookie, and now he is an A licensed driver, which is quite impressive.
So probably not almost 10 years.
Yeah, I chose nearly 4 years. That's way too long.
I kind of gave it away with that, but
Speaking of Dayton, going into the pits right now. It's probably his last
His
pit stop
last
of the
pit,
race.
definitely.
Wow.
Nobody
No
got it
one got that
right.
one right.
nobody got it.
Dayton is very new to sim racing. If you remember, if you were with our Lamont, he was racing on a metal folding chair, and not a great setup. Shay's dream car. It's not a Ford F-150.
Thanks.
Yep, anytime.
He seems like a VW fan kind of guy.
Andrew needs all the points he can get.
So that he could get a free sim session. He's the one
Yeah,
paying for
exactly.
it. He's paying for you to come and be on the sim for free. You and 3 of your friends. Just about everybody got it right.
Nice work, everyone.
Except for Andrew choosing the van.
I did choose the van.
All right, EJ.
Ooh, this
Keep in
is a tough one.
EJ is one of our team principals.
It's probably not 11 years, right? 11 years is a long time.
Okay, it's not 11 years.
Okay.
He would have had to start when he was like 10.
I should ask that question. How old are our drivers?
That's also a really good question.
Two people got this one right.
Did I get that? No.
Hey, Sarah's coming up. John, are you cheating?
No. I'm just tapping answers as fast as I can.
All right, Christian's dream car.
We know this one.
Do we know this one? Is it the car he already has?
Yeah, that's his dream. He's achieved it.
I don't think that's what he told me.
All right, it's probably the Subaru then.
Definitely not.
Let's see, did anyone take over John?
No.
I was pretty quick with that one.
You only got, what is that? 14 points. 14 points. Come on, Sarah.
How long has Benjamin been sim racing? Now keep in mind, this is only sim racing. Some of our drivers have also been racing on controller and other means of racing, but I specifically asked for sim racing. And most people got it right. I think a lot of people know our drivers. Or they're really good guessers.
Or they've just been doing a lot of trivia. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Sarah!
There you go. Nice work, Sarah. Terry.
All right, Dominic's dream car.
Has to be that Jetta.
Wonder if Dominic's still in the chat.
Dominic, if you're in the chat, feel free to give away the answer. I think most people are getting this one right as well.
I think Madeline's going to buy that GT3 for Christian, right?
Oh, Sarah's pulling ahead. A 20-point lead. All right, Jake.
Jake in your sunglasses.
Only 3 pair. Jake is not racing with us tonight, but he is a member of Mile High Motor Club, which is why EJ is all alone driving tonight.
No Jake and no Nick.
Now, Jake just had the privilege of going to Montreal for the Grand Prix.
That's exciting. Nobody got that one right. Dan's dream car.
Lucky. Madeline. Let's see if Chris could retire me as well. That'd be nice. Yeah, it has to be the Lamborghini.
It is the Lamborghini.
I chose the Civic though.
So we know Andrew's not going to be winning the free sim session. But Sarah might. And Terry with a close second. All right, Ruben.
Three months.
Maybe Andrew's just a good guesser.
Andrew?
I mean, he was right.
I mean, I would call him a good guesser if he's gotten more than one question right.
That's
But
I would be
He
good
guessed
if I
right on
wasn't
this
last.
one. The answer is 3 months. I'm pretty sure his response to me was, how long has this challenge series been going? That's how long I've been sim racing. So very new to sim racing. Another Kia Soul.
Alan seems like a GTR kind of guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe a G-Wagon kind of guy, actually. I would go for that one.
A G-Wagon? Chat, let us know. Does any of you would like a G-Wagon? Andrew will buy you one.
it'd be wrapped in DRS livery suit. It'd be a walking advertisement, but it'd be a
Definitely.
G-Wagon.
Everybody got that one right. This depends on how quickly you're answering at this point.
I don't even know what I clicked. Oh, I clicked 7 years. I don't think that's right.
It's not. You're right. He's not a good guesser. Not 7 years. And Madeline is right. The rig in the club is the coolest thing ever. So you definitely want to win this free sim session so you can come and try it out. Nobody got this one right. We need to get to know Elijah more, I think.
Elijah is not in this race tonight, is he?
No, he's not.
All right, this one's easy. Kia Stinger.
Oh yeah. Anybody who knows anybody here at the club, Benjamin drives the Kia Stinger. Actually, I think there's another member who drives the Stinger as well. And Andrew needs to buy Crystal a G-Wagon. She said in the chat.
Good luck with that one, Crystal.
Hey, Sarah's running away with it. Zach, who's not racing with us today. Oh, like everybody.
Well,
almost everybody got it right.
I mean, 5 months and less than a year, aren't those the same thing?
Technically, yeah. But
So
that
they
was
should
not
both-
the right answer. It won't be counted as correct. My bad. That was my fault. I should have been more specific.
Oh, Terry.
Terry jumped to first. All right. Brian's dream car.
How many questions are there?
This is the last one.
Seems like an Escalade kind of guy.
Maybe. It's not an Escalade. Don't think that.
Yeah, I do not think he's an Escalade guy.
Crystal will get you the G-Wagon and get Dayton the Escalade.
It'd take up a lot of space. Hopefully you have a lot of space in your garage for those two cars. It was a station wagon.
It's a station wagon. That's what he told me.
No.
All right, who's our winners? Free sim session goes. Oh, Sarah's in third place. Britt in second place. I think our winner is Terry. Terry, first place.
Very nice.
Pretty sure that's Benjamin's mom, who lives in Indiana, so I don't think she'll be using it, but you can gift it to somebody else. Free sim session here, Denver Centennial, or you can come down. Just make a quick trip to Colorado, come use a sim session for an hour, bring 3 of your friends. It's a lot of fun.
Or you could bank it, and whenever we expand to Indianapolis, you could always come out.
And we'll have to hold Andrew to that and say, okay, remember. All right, good job on the trivia.
Great job, everyone.
Don't forget, we have one last trivia that'll be for extra points for your team at the end of the stream. It'll be the very last thing we do with our drivers.
Well, we have 20 minutes left. What do you guys want to talk about, commentary?
I don't know. I mean, if we look at the race, how it's going right now, I think Christian just finished his last pit stop, and Brian Sabelski has already done his pit stop too, so he's now closing that gap to Christian in first place. But whoa, that was someone flying through the bus stop there. Might have been Sean.
I think they may have taken Christian out.
Yeah, it was Sean.
What happened? Did he hit the grass?
Just looks like he just got loose, entered the bus stop a little hot, and the slow-mo is not doing it justice. He's flying it very fast right now.
Yeah, the slow-mo does not give it justice at all.
But I was going to say, we are 2 hours into this race, and the gap to first place is less than 10 seconds. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
After racing for so long, the racing has been so close. It's very cool stuff.
Yeah.
Let me get us off that. Yeah.
We're going to get off of this replay, go back to live.
And it looks like Sabelski managed to get past Christian for the lead.
I wonder if it's going to end this way. What are your thoughts? Do you think?
Oh, man.
Christian is definitely going to give Brian a run for his money. He's going to try.
I am not sure what happened to Christian. He is still just falling backwards, and Brian Sabelski is running away with it.
Yeah. I mean, there's a 6, almost 7 second gap between first and second right now.
I was not expecting that. I thought Christian was going to be able to come out of the pits and hold on to the lead, but if I were to guess, we don't have race control to help us out with the replay here to see what happened to Christian. Right. I bet he came out of the pits, had cold tires, had a little bit of a spin, allowed Sabelski to close that 7 or so second gap. Now Sabelski's in the lead on his own strategy. He will not be going into the pits again. And now Christian's got to cut down that almost 9 second gap now as he just keeps losing time to Sabelski here.
This is definitely not what I thought the end of the race was going to look like.
Me
Chat, what
either.
Do you think?
But shout out to Sabelski, had his own strategy from the start of the race, and it looks like he's going to be running away with it here. Currently 8 seconds ahead of the second place car, but also not sure. Oh, never mind. Sean is not out of this race. Was just in the pits for his last stop. Currently sitting 11th. We're on board with Shea from Mulbar, who is having a great race right now. Currently sitting 3rd. Catching up to Christian right here, because Christian has just been growing that gap to first place. I'm not sure what's going on over there.
What happened?
This is very uncharacteristic of Christian.
Right, I was expecting the gap to go the other direction.
Same.
But I don't know. Maybe something else happened that we're not aware of. It'll definitely be interesting to see what he's got to say at the end of this race.
Yeah, we'll see if Shea makes this move for second, but I'm also surprised Dayton Harrison is not in this fight as much as I thought he would.
Right. I mean, he had that, that stint where he was the race leader and something happened. But if you look for the top 5, they're all running 132.
And they're all like decently close to each other too. Like Bechtel is only, I mean, he's not that far from the leaders, relatively speaking.
Right.
I think Xavier is that bigger gap. He's a minute behind EJ now, who's also a minute behind Bechtel. So the top 5 after 2 hours of racing are pretty close to each other, which goes to show it could have been anyone's race this whole time. It came down to strategy and incidents between all of these drivers, and Zabelski came out on top because, as we've been saying, he's one of the cleanest racers out here.
Definitely. So interesting. From the beginning of our race, Zabelski wasn't even in our minds to be winning this race. We were banking on, Martinez, Harrison, Bechtel.
Yeah, he
We're
qualified.
Going to be top 3, and Brian is just goes to show that clean racing, not getting those drive-through penalties, it definitely helps him be part of the front of the pack.
Yeah, I mean, he qualified midfield, and we saw earlier in the night he had an incident where he got into the wall, lost some time to Christian, but that was just separate pit strategies. And now, despite all of those incidents, he's running in the lead and looking to take home, I believe this would be his second win of the season, but I am not sure on that. We'll have to fact check to see who these race winners are.
Correct. Let me see if I can just see really quick. Yes, he won Daytona, the very first race of the season.
Yep, and then he's been battling with all of these other fast guys for the rest of the season, but it looks like he's bringing his form back. So Daytona, Watkins, Glen, not bad for
2 wins is. I mean, I don't have 2 wins, so
2 good tracks, yeah. Great stuff.
All right, chat. We are winding down to the end of the race. Any last bits of encouragement? Anybody you want to hop on board with? Maybe we should take a quick look at our incident points. See where we're at as we are getting close to the race.
Taking a look at incident points, Dylan with 50, Sean with 55. Same with Daniel Taminga as well, also at 55. Zabelski still at the 4 that he's been at for a long time now. EJ's gone from 3 to 8, so still no drive-through for him, as well as Shea hasn't done a drive-through either. Benjamin has done 2 drive-throughs, which is not good for his race.
Looks like Christian hasn't done a drive-through yet either.
Yeah, Christian. Yeah, I mean, he's 1 point away, but he's been 1 point away for a while now, so probably just trying to keep it clean. Maybe that's why he's been losing some time to Zabelski up front, because in his mind, it's better not to serve the drive-through penalty and hold on to the second place instead of pushing for first, getting that penalty, and then falling back farther than second place.
Right, that might be the smartest strategy at this point of the race for sure.
Yeah, I think the commentary booth here is going to take another quick break, and then we'll be back here to commentate the end of the race, and then we've got another driver roundtable and a final round of trivia questions to end out the night. All right.
Hi, chat. We're back.
We're back. We're gonna finish up this stream and finish up this race. 3 minutes to go, and Zabelski's got an 8-second lead over second. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, Marissa, what are your thoughts on this race tonight?
It's exciting. Definitely not at all what I predicted, not what I thought was going to happen, even a little bit. But it's been exciting. I feel like it's been a really good race, a very clean race. We have some drivers who are very close to being disqualified, but um, there's not much time left, and so I've enjoyed it. Chat, let us know. Have you enjoyed tonight's race? We have the current driver standings up on the screen right now. I think this list is going to change quite a bit after tonight's race.
Unless you're Brian Zabelski, who, if you're in the top of the points for drivers and
That
you're
is
winning the
true.
race, I mean, you're probably feeling pretty good, which we will definitely hop on board with Brian here once he is finishing up his lap so we can hear if he's animated or not. But knowing Brian, he'll probably be like, yep, it's a good race, good win.
Probably. Probably. But let's hope for a bigger reaction, because that is a big win for not starting on the top 3 even, and then to work his way up and follow his own strategy. Like he said,
Yep.
it is paying off. Not following the pack.
Definitely.
This may be his last lap. He might already be on a white flag for all we know. iRacing does some weird stuff with last laps.
We'll go ahead and see here is about to cross the start-finish line. That we might see a white flag or a checkered flag here, like Andrew was saying. This is cruising on home. Yeah, white flag.
This is his last lap.
Okay, here we go. See if he can bring it home. Oh, Bechtel.
Yeah, Bechtel's been fighting Devereaux in 5th, getting really close. It's the last lap too. Maybe he'll make a lunge or a move on him, but
How do you guys feel about the standings from where they started?
I think it's awesome that Zabelski's been able to gain this many spots and also win the race. As you can see, it looks like Bechtel has dropped all the way from the top to the bottom, and they basically just swapped places from where they started. Otherwise, Christian, Dayton, Devereaux, all of those guys, EJ Luna, despite that horrible disconnect earlier in the stream, have finished around where they qualified. So I guess that just goes to show how consistent this pace has been, and I'm definitely excited to talk to Zabelski about his strategy, because his strategy, whatever it was, trumped all of the other strategies.
It definitely did, and I think it paid off. But we are going to hop in with
Mr. Zabelski himself.
Good job, Dylan.
Thank you. I'm just glad I finished one of these finally.
Hey, you did it. I'm proud of you, bud.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud of you.
52 incident, but I still made it.
All right, Brian, congrats on that win. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling good. Definitely benefited from not having to do any drive-thrus tonight and not having to have any problems.
Definitely, you were in a league of your own tonight, and I think that you can attribute a lot to your strategy because it put you out in front of all the other cars. And I just want to hear a little bit more from you about what your strategy was this race, because it was better than everyone else.
I realized when I was doing my calculations that fuel is about 45 minutes for a run, and with the time, it would have been about 3 stops, with the third stop only being for like 10 minutes at the end. So I just did it early and suffered early on the not taking tires on that first stop, just going fuel only to keep my time short in the box, and kept the tires under me, and then just went tires to the end.
Nice. Well, that was an awesome race from all you guys.
Oh my god. Hey, let's put GT3s back in here, man. That was a hot lap session.
Christian, you
Was
came
a
in
bit.
second. Good job. Good job.
Yeah.
It was like 2 hours of hot lapping and then maybe like 15 minutes of racing, and the rest was pits and nursing cold tires.
I think everyone did a great job tonight. And for chat, if you're looking for that link, and same for all the drivers, go to crowd.live and scan that QR code that's on the live stream right now, or click that Twitch link that just went up.
I'm
For your
joining you,
last
Brian.
trivia of the night. I also added it to Discord for the
Guys,
drivers.
come on.
This is for bonus points.
It's 10 o'clock.
So, lock in.
Killing us, small. Killing us.
You don't have to.
If you don't want extra points, you don't have to.
I know. We're good. I'm gonna do it.
We like
I'm
do
gonna-
you like the points. We like the
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
Had you come in first, you wouldn't have to worry about points, you know?
I know. I choked so hard.
It happens. It happens.
That was
it happens.
embarrassing.
I don't know what happened there. I just saw you off on the side, and I was like, "Oh, shoot!"
We could pull up that replay. That's a good one. That was a really good crash. That might make the YouTube thing thumbnail.
I'm sorry for whoever I bumped in the beginning of the race. I looked down for a split second, and then I just hit you.
It's
Who
alright.
it
It
was.
happens.
When's the next race, by the way?
July 15th.
Okay, so another month.
Another month. That'll be Canadian Tire Motorsports Park.
Most part, yes.
I got taken out
I love
first
most
corner
part.
and last
You see some
corner.
burnouts going out on the track right now.
Who's celebrating?
Is it in the is it on the Instagram or the
Discord?
Yeah, it's on.
Discord?
It should be in Discord in the general chat there for you.
All right. Woo!
I'm going until I blow the motor.
On board with Dylan Carlisle right now. All right, if you guys are ready, we'll get this this trivia going, and yeah, we'll get out of here. Great job to all the racers tonight. I just wanted to say that before we launch into the trivia.
What's
Absolutely.
the code?
3PXJH.
Where? No, nope, not ready.
3P,
Where's the link?
3PXJH.
Yes.
Okay. Oh man, that was.
Oof.
I'm going until the motor
I'm
blows.
hurting.
Christian, you should turn off your emotion.
No, it's whack, dude. Can you turn off
Yeah.
motion in a real race car? No.
And I believe your wife said that she was going to buy you that GT3 that you want.
Really? She's
If you
what is she
came
gonna
in
use
first
my money?
tonight.
She's gonna use my money or what? I love my wife. We gotta start paying the lottery then. Cause we ain't got no money.
She said you retired her, and I said I would like to be retired as well, so I need you to come over here and retire me.
You're nowhere near as beautiful as my wife. Sorry, Andrew.
That's me.
I got nothing. Thanks.
Andrew did say he was buying Crystal a G-Wagon, though.
Wow, damn.
I did not.
Damn.
That's pretty sweet.
Damn.
Dayton, you're getting the 90. I think it's 2002 Escalade.
I'll take it.
Does it have spinners?
Get over to Exhibit and get it out.
Yeah, yeah. Put some spinners on it.
That's it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, boys. That was
Yeah.
That was something.
That was
Yeah.
good.
that one was long, huh?
Yeah,
Man,
well,
that
Let's
one-
look at the incident points. Who came
That
the
was
closest
good.
to 59 incident
Daniel.
points from Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One
Oh,
point
the
away
last
from
like
DQ.
last
One
maybe 5
away.
laps were so close. I was driving slow as hell, but I had a nice buffer behind me. So
You guys had pace this race, man. Brian,
yeah, it took me a
Dane,
minute to settle
Benjamin.
in, but
Where you guys at here?
I love Watkins Glen.
139.
Yep,
Oh.
same. It's such a fun track to drive, and it's one
absolutely.
of my favorites. Yeah, I've been looking forward to this race and the next one at Mosport. It's another one that's such a fun track to drive in the MX-5s.
Can we make them 2 hours? Is anybody like against that? Like, do we have to do 2 hours and 25 minutes?
Are you 60?
Yeah, man.
4 hours,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, we did 4 hour. Well, we raced it in blocks.
Why would you guys do 4 hours, dude?
Well, it's gonna. It feels like 4 hours
There's a
now. We're waiting for
reason
the
we do
start.
not do 4 hours.
Oh,
That was hell for everybody.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Trivia.
Oh,
Yep.
hell
Yeah.
no.
Nice time to plug that in. Me, Dayton will be racing the 12 hours to bring next weekend.
Oh
Nice.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
doing
6
it too
hours.
with my
Of,
team.
6 hours of Watkins. I'm sorry.
That reminds
Oh,
me,
I don't know if I'm doing Watkins, but
I should ping my folks about that.
Well, good luck on that race. So we're gonna start trivia.
Yeah,
what,
good luck.
what link is it? I'm on the the HIJ. Oh, I'm on the wrong one, I guess.
While you guys do this, I'm going to try to get all the points updated.
oh my god.
All right, EJ, you ready?
There we go. 1 second.
One of these days, I'll have the pace and the consistency to use the pace.
Bada bing, bada boom. I'm in.
Dude, that 132 one day, and that was I can't get that. That's fast.
Who are the racing
Check
stories?
again.
Who the what?
I got a
Like, who
132.
judges-
I got a
who
132
judges
flat.
who's at fault and stuff?
132 flat. Yeah, you guys are flying.
Man, the fastest time that I had was a 133, and that was on the 70th lap.
Yeah, that's fast.
All right, I'm starting your trivia. Your trivia
Yeah,
starting. Good luck.
All right, let's do it.
Shit.
Was a battle that we had? Who that battle?
I was ready. God
Oh,
It's not the CIA.
I don't remember.
Oh, 2001. So I was
Yeah, I don't remember this at all.
6 years old.
It's NY. No, it's. No.
LAPD.
What?
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was the ATF.
Saying,
what?
dude, I almost had you.
You never had me. Never had your car.
That DVD is literally sitting behind John right now. You look behind you on the ground.
No, I was playing the whole race.
There it is on DVD. Which apparently I do not have a DVD player that could play it anymore.
Are they rebooting Fast and the Furious anytime soon?
What do you mean
guys know?
reboot?
What? Yeah, what do you mean?
What are you talking about? We just
Like I'm like
finished the
Fast
series
13.
I think it's been
like
rebooted
2
like
years
5
ago,
times.
bro.
I don't, dude.
Wait,
Listen
Fate of the
here,
Furious
brother.
is a thing? Oh my god.
It's a 2-part
Wasn't
movie.
that the last one?
Came out.
Wait, Fate and the Furious? What?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Driving
It's got,
cars
I'm
on
out
the
of it.
moon.
I'm
That's a
out of the
fan fiction.
game, dude. I'm
Cars
out
on
of
the Venus, baby.
Jesus. Once you got
What the
toddlers and
fuck?
babies, you ain't had going to movie theaters anymore.
The tuna no crust market. Where is that?
I fucked it.
I am guessing.
Me too.
Guess fast.
been
You
so
might
long.
Get it right.
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Oh God.
It's
When do we
not
go to
Leah's
Fast and
place.
Furious 3?
I'm not,
Damn.
Yeah, so
I finally got one right.
I'll give you the next one.
Ugh.
I should have put that.
what?
Oh,
Type it in.
Point. Starts with point.
point.
I needed that. I was so
Yeah,
lost.
I knew this as soon as I saw the director.
I knew what it was, but I could not think of the name.
Is not
Yeah.
an answer.
6 people got it right. Yeah.
Who
Mario
else?
Kart.
Who else said Point Blank?
I didn't know what it was. So I put Mario Kart.
Y'all are old.
Those 90s Keanu action films. Yep.
I've never seen that movie. I just know what it is.
Can't even see it.
I think that's the point.
I don't remember.
It's not C. Not C. Don't pick C.
No,
Damn.
why?
Why didn't you say that like 2 minutes ago?
I know. I put what the hell?
Hey,
No.
Oh, damn.
give me that.
I knew it wasn't a Charger.
Hell yeah.
Give me a Tokyo Drift question.
I know, right?
Oh God.
I don't know.
Iggy Azalea's a rapper.
Damn.
It's a tie
The
between
answer
two
is
of them.
not A.
What? Why are you
You
doing
gotta
that?
come early with those.
Yeah, yeah. What the hell?
I feel like you're
It's
lying.
Ja Rule.
Monica.
Yeah, bro.
It's TI.
Which
No
one is it?
way.
No way.
Where did
Way.
they come
Ooh.
from?
Tip.
When was Ja Rule in it?
No man.
He's
He's in
he
one of the
raced,
early
bro.
ones.
Let's go,
He's literally in the
Menage!
first one.
He
Ja
racing for
Rule?
booty, bro. You don't remember? Oh Lord.
What the hell?
Bro,
Guessing.
I don't know.
I don't know, but Diddy's in there, bro. What the?
Bad
We
boy.
got Diddy.
Gotta avoid that, bro.
Yeah, please.
Gotta avoid that.
It's not B.
Why would you
God damn
say
it!
that?
Come on.
It.
Somebody asked.
Come on.
All right,
Just-
I'll give you the next one.
Whoever. What?
You said that last time.
Sabotage.
I'm sorry. LA.
Sabotage.
This time I'll give you the answer to question 8.
So the answer is Diddy.
Crazy, bro. That was a trap.
Mm-hmm.
B.
What? No, that can't be right.
Bingo.
Wow, Galga, that
I
wasn't
remember
it.
this one.
Gee, I gotta go rewatch it just for that.
That's crazy, bro.
I know this because of the bikini scene.
I haven't seen these movies in a long time, man.
Bro.
I gave
Right.
y'all the answer.
That car looks like it has like the smoothest suspension.
Oh, I'm cooked. Oh.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah, she was. I picked the latest one that was in the list because I'm like, yeah, she really get big till like the later
Yeah.
part of the time that the franchise was going on.
I didn't see this.
I didn't see this one either.
This
It's
is when they
not
jumped the
B.
shark.
This is like when they go to the moon or some
Yeah,
nonsense.
they jumped the shark on this one. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think they actually jumped the tank.
You're right.
I just remember that they made one with Jason Momoa and he's the villain, and like
Wasn't that a
he's
spin-off?
just like having the time of his life, just like overacting.
I love the fight scenes with what was it, The Rock and Vin Diesel, where they don't actually fight each other. They hate each other so much.
They're just mad.
They're just mad.
No, it's in their
Last part of the
contract
last-
that they can't be in the same room anymore.
The fuck?
I think one of the fight scenes in like 7 or 8, they use body doubles the entire time. They're never in the same room.
This is a guess.
'Cause they-
Yep.
You
They
Let me
guessed
guess. It's
wrong.
not C.
It's not.
Why is it that I'm picking all the ones that you say it's not?
Oh, I accidentally hit B. I'll take it.
It was the song.
Take it, yeah.
I was going for C.
The ones that that you say they're not, they all sound right.
Yeah.
That's the point, I think, is to trick you.
I'm waiting for you to tell us which one it's not.
It is A.
Ugh. Doesn't look like a Luke.
Damn.
That doesn't look like a Luke.
EJ, did you get disconnected?
My iRacing glitched out. I don't know what the hell happened there. That's the first time ever that's happened to me. I was just minding my own business, la di da di da, and then just froze on me.
That's terrible.
Yeah, man.
Me too.
It's
I was really curious where your pit strategy was going to
I was
put you
gonna
out.
say it's the one he actually went to, right?
Honestly, I was saving. I was
It's
saving
on the,
so
on
hard.
the TV. The logo is on the TV.
Oh man.
How can you see that well, dude?
I still got it wrong. I just noticed afterwards.
Marissa, can you update me on the bonus points for the first round?
No.
Oh, it didn't load till it was over.
I hate this game.
I'm falling down the order so fast.
Who is Dylan driving for tonight?
Where's that
Dropping
AI
like-
cheating thing for?
He's
He's
driving
for
I need
okay.
it.
Okay, Gem for us.
Oh,
Dylan's been around the block.
I don't know who these people are.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Dude, I don't know a single one of these questions. What is up with this?
This one's a little too.
You need cold.
I don't know any of these names.
It's definitely not the one I chose. Why would I think it's Judy Dench?
Is Ruben in here? I want to
We
hear
all
about the
went
seat,
for it.
the breaking of the seat.
I was gonna say if you look at the picture, you can tell it's her.
Somebody's seat broke.
You have to know who she is first.
Yeah, you gotta know who that is.
Where's
Luke. That guy didn't look like a Luke.
I did not.
How do you guys have 519 points? What is up with this?
What is this?
What?
You didn't watch the spin-offs? Come on, man. You should have done your homework.
Nope.
Mackay Pfeiffer.
People still watch these movies?
What the hell?
Yes.
There's like 12.
Apparently
of them.
so.
Marissa, you got those points for the first round?
Yes. First round. Let's see. Mile High Motor Club got an extra 100 points.
I don't even remember the last time I got a question right.
Full Throttle got 75. OK Motorsports got 50.
Wow,
All
I
right,
got 3 of
we're about to find
15.
out.
Woo!
469
Go Terry.
points?
Nice work, Terry. Brian. Nice.
Yay. I just guessed on like most of them.
Let's go, Brian.
Hey.
Eli.
Hey, good job, Eli.
Thanks, man. Reserve driver for the
Woo.
win, baby.
My mom helped us get third place.
My mom.
What
We
the
should.
hell?
You should do a series on like a brand of cars.
Okay.
Like,
Next race.
You should do that.
yeah, like this one will do Audi, like some fun facts about Audi.
And
Or,
we're at Motorsport, so it's all
Porsche.
poutine questions.
yeah.
Or
movie
something
cars.
motorsport related.
Oh, nice
Yeah.
job. Okay,
Fast and Furious
Motorsport.
cars.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pick a car. If you have a suggestion for trivia or you want specific trivia, let me
Formula
know.
One or something, or a brand of car, or
Yeah, we should get some F1
Tracks.
questions. We haven't had F1 yet.
yeah,
Makes
yeah,
sense.
F1 questions.
something we
Yeah.
might know, dude. I haven't watched these movies in ever.
10 of them too. We gotta keep up. Like 11 of these movies.
This all got erased from my memory in college and high school years.
All right, so total team points. Full Throttle Racing got a bonus 75 points along with Moto Haas. tonight.
Nice.
Thanks to the chat for helping you guys out on the first rounds. And then Mile High Motor Club and OK Motorsports both got 150 each as well tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, chat.
Yep. Thank you. Thank you, chat people. Y'all are great.
Standings should be updated now, so let's see if this works.
Yeah, what happened with the first lap?
Yeah, what
Everybody
happened
look
there?
good?
Like up at the front, what happened? Ben's fun. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but
I
something
just
happened.
pushed it too
We
hard.
did see that. We
Yeah,
did see
and
that.
I saw you roll across the track, and I was just like, "Oh crap!" I'm like,
I held my brakes.
"Yeah."
Yeah.
I was
I forgot-
sincerely hoping that you had not nobody had hit you when you rolled back across the track, because that's like the worst spot for that to happen too.
Yeah, good on all the lap cars for staying out of the way. Really appreciate you guys.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'd say
it
Christian
was
had the best
fun.
crash tonight.
Oh, Christian. No, that was me.
I didn't get
It was
hit.
his own
Yeah,
teammate.
my teammate hit me, dude.
Wait, what happened?
I was doing a pick and roll on you, and he was about to put a nice cushion on you.
They were doing the
And
Ferrari
then-
strategies, okay?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It was great strategy.
I choked so hard this week. I spun 3 times or 4. I don't know. So bad.
And Dayton definitely made the right choice. I would have definitely gone high, and he went low and avoided you guys completely.
Yep.
Ah, good stuff.
Yeah, let's give it up
Yeah.
in the chat too. If any of you
Indeed.
guys are watching the stream right now, we had a lot of chat out there helping you guys out. So
Thank you, chat people. You guys are great.
You guys are
Thanks,
great.
yeah,
Thanks.
Marissa, John,
everyone.
who
Thanks for being
would
here.
you guys say was the most? Terry definitely had a lot
We
of
should
chat.
we should do a driver of the day and then the dirtiest driver of the day. bro.
Yeah.
that would be that'd be a good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
We already
let's
had
do that.
fights during the race.
Fights on track
yeah.
line.
I muted
Yeah,
chat for a while.
How do you can do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just put it on a button.
All
Oh,
right,
I
chat.
didn't
Let's
know
get 10 gifted if you like that race.
Just a reminder, your next race to remind you is July 15th. The
Do not look at the
IMSA
IMSA
race
schedule.
is July 13th.
Yeah,
So
you should
it's
probably
2 days after.
you should probably change that graphic because
It's
you
not
know
our
people.
fault. Nick doesn't know how to read.
It's a
I
spreadsheet,
mean,
literally.
yeah,
It's
I
in
know.
the
I don't.
DRS
I don't.
columns.
I don't blame y'all. I had it pinned. I don't know what he saw, but yeah, maybe.
Hey, so what's up? You guys want to add GT3s back or no?
I
Let's
like
race GT3s.
I like the
I'm
multi-class.
over GTPs.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as they're stable, I'm down for it.
Are
I
you
think
guys
he's
done?
talking about traffic, multi-class.
Well,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if you
but
guys are
it's like-
down to switch, if you guys are down to switch to GT3s, bro, come on, please, fuck GTPs, please.
Vote on
I
it.
am so that's down. Apologies. I'll take -1.
Penalty!
GT3s would be so much more fun. We could actually race each other.
What have
Oh,
we
you
been
don't
doing?
mean traffic. You mean like us switch cars?
yeah.
Yeah.
Who
no.
Yeah,
gives a
liveries would
shit?
have to be remade.
I already
All right.
I already got a livery.
Oh my god,
$15 more
dude.
dollars I have to spend.
Oh,
That's
come
hilarious.
on,
You
dude.
don't have a GT3 yet?
Yeah,
Nah,
what?
man.
I'll
I
buy
mean,
The
yours,
only
dude.
car I purchased is
I
this
don't
one.
care. If you guys want to switch them up, change up the liveries and everything.
Dude, that new tire model is awesome. I don't know if you guys have tried it. It's so
I
good.
have. It's the
It's pretty
GTP.
nice. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's just feels good, man. It feels good. Yeah, but GTPs are just too fast, man. They're a little too fast. They're hard to race. They're hard to be on the limit. I don't know. Put up a vote. Can we put up a vote?
All right, we'll do the
Yeah.
W13s.
Yeah.
I'd like to have
Yeah.
a team meeting
I mean,
about this.
we're halfway through the season, aren't we?
Yes,
Yeah,
we are
who
halfway
cares?
through.
Yeah, why are we
Honestly,
doing this,
Race
this
6 of
discussion
11.
this late? This is silly.
It'll be
I will say
fun
as
though.
a reserve
Fun,
driver,
yeah,
like,
but
the GTPs with
continuity.
crazy learning curve. Like
Ah,
you guys have at least have like had that. GT3.
Yeah, you go ahead and race in GT3s. We won't stop you.
man. All right, whatever you guys say. These cars are not
That should
fun.
be next
I'm-
season.
They're fun.
They-
Oh my
That
gosh.
looks so fun.
Oh man.
Lames, dude. I feel like I can't even race It's because if we do GT3s, usually the actual series, the IMSA series, follows along with it. So we could race the week of, and it's like we're you know.
Well, that's
Anyways.
kind of what we're already doing.
Well, that's exactly what we're doing with the
I'm like,
GTPs.
I don't know. The fucking aliens race these series, man. Honestly, I can't even. These guys, it's just I don't know. Whatever you guys want.
I didn't sit in front
This
of my
guy
wheel
comes in
pissed off
second
for
place
weeks to not
once, and
race
then he
this
wants
car.
to change everything.
Dude, you're at 2.5 and you're calling people aliens.
What do you mean? I am not an alien, dude. Have you racing the top split? There are aliens out there, dude. The GTP
I know
class,
what you mean. I know
the
what you mean.
aliens are crazy, man. The GTP 3K racers are nuts. Like they're a different breed for sure than like the GT3s.
Yeah, they're just built different.
Yeah, yeah. Those guys are hitting 130, 1.5, plus or minus a tenth for the whole race. It's like what? It's like, yeah, it's just nuts, dude.
I hit a 130.3, so I'm close. I'm almost there.
Do that for every lap.
Yeah, I can't even keep it on the track for 2 hours, much less.
Yeah.
I probably need to get my pedals off a bunch of books if I want to get into that.
So nobody
Yeah.
wants to switch cars.
We'll do a
Fine.
vote.
I'm good.
Do a vote, dude. Do a
discussion
vote.
later.
Do a vote.
It needs to be
Do
a
a
unanimous vote. It needs to be unanimous to
I
make
have
the change.
one last update I have for the trivia that lasted for the whole stream.
Yeah.
We have
sorry.
another
We have
winner.
another one to give away.
Yeah, we have another winner
Giveaway.
for the free sim session here at DRS Centennial, and it's Angela. She
Oh,
got
nice
the
work.
most answers correct.
Yeah.
Hell
Almost
yeah,
forgot to
Angela.
give some stuff away.
So congratulations.
You were gonna come down here anyway.
Let us know when you want to come do your free session. You plus 3 friends on Andrew.
Who had the air horn? Did you do that from your end?
He's got a soundboard.
It's EJ.
Well, yeah,
My soundboard
congratulations,
isn't on
Angela.
Yeah, it's a Discord soundboard.
All you gotta do, Angela, to claim that session, and then I think Terry won the other one, right?
She did.
From Indiana. Yeah. So drive on down, get your free $120 sim session, or book a flight or something. Yeah.
Terry, let us know if you want
Definitely
to
worth
give
it.
that to somebody else.
But all you have to do is go on the Denver Racing Social website, book a guest session, and whenever you come in, I'll just comp it, or one of the clubhouse reps will. But you do have to go online and book it.
All right, if you need help, let us know. Shout out to Andrew for putting that all together.
Oh, yeah. Thank you,
for
commentary.
all
Thank
your
you to
work.
all of our drivers. Thank you, Marissa. Thank you,
W
John.
production.
Yes.
Yeah,
Great job,
definitely.
production.
Thank you.
Good race,
Good
guys.
job
Yep.
tonight. All right.
See you in
Thanks,
a month.
everyone.
Have a great
See you in
one.
a month.
Yep.
See ya.
Good night.
Yeah, you have a good night.
Yep. Good night, everyone.
And we're out.
Jeez.